Alrighty, dudes, let's go. Let's go play a buggy Oni. Chat, how many bugs do you think we'll run into in the first 30 minutes of stream? I want guesstimations. I want guesstimations. Casey Heaven with the new sub coming in. Casey Heaven, thank you for the new sub. Welcome to the herd, Casey. Thank you for that support. I certainly appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy the fancy emotes. Dreamer, thank you for the 101 purple booth coins. I appreciate that support as well. Volx, thank you for brightening up my day. Well, I'm glad I could help you, dude. Thank you for the bits, bud. Thank you for the support. Kind of surprised here we're actually having like a food shortage problem, which is really weird because like everything was hunky-dory. 69 bugs, my chat seems to think we're going to have about 69 bugs, so I don't want to do this. Hold on, let's sit back, let's relax, let's think, let's remember what we were doing last time we played. I do remember I wanted to pull all the water over here. That is an easy thing. Oxygen is good, but I would like to remove some of the CO2 to let the chlorine that we let in my base come down because it's hindering the growth of my plants. It's no bueno. Leap back with the new sub. Leap back, thank you for the new sub, buddy. Thank you for that support. I certainly appreciate it. Leap back, thank you, dude. You crazy bastard. Hermes with 3,000 bits. Hermes, my man. Hermes coming in big. Hermes, thank you for that support as well, dude. There's Gem God. Hermes, thank you for taking Gem God. I appreciate it. Funkadilla, thank you for the 5 great gems. A lot of people are saying 69 bugs. 82 stress. Hopefully the person who's, you know, stressed is getting a butt tug. No, why would the person... Okay, where is the one person who is stressed? And why are you not utilizing the butt tug machine? Okay, so remember what I was talking about bugs. Okay, nothing over here is priority 9. Unless massage has been unchecked from your job role, I am confused. Quest, it's not even in here. They removed that option. Okay, I think we've already running into bugs. Quest, thank you for the tier 3 big boy sub for 8 whole months. Welcome back to the herd, Quest. Get some love and hype up in chat for Quest. Thank you for that support, Quest. I appreciate it. Alright, here's the thing, guys. We have power. We have a priority 9 massage table. Okay, now this was not selected like this at the end of the stream. So the game may have updated, and they may have, it may have, I don't know, broken some values on some things. But this was not set at break starting at 100 stress. That explains why the dupe's not using it. But I never did that. So let's lower that down, and this should fix stress. You know, just another bug. You know, it's a laundry list. But now we should see Lynn or Tyrannical, the guy who's not super stressed. You know, you know the usual. Okay, can you go? Hey, she did it. She did it. All right, clap us in chat. Woo! We need a bug counter. We need something or another. None of these are priority 9s. There's like no absurdly high priority jobs. It's like inexplicable buggery that just seems to be happen lately. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's kind of stupid. But hey, with us digging this stuff down here, we have a pit for the CO2. I'd like to deconstruct this building, route my ladders down, and give my CO2 and my chlorine, namely my chlorine. Look. We had dancing over here. Daddy Fries. Remember Daddy Fries died when he was on a toilet last stream? I think he died of starvation. That was a good day. So we're already experiencing starvation problems. This is related to the bugs we were having last stream. If they continue to starve and one of them actually dies, I'll probably load the save and then turn on a microbe musher. And then we'll fix the massage table bug, but Is it Tyrannical? Yeah, Tyrannical. You might want to like go get some food, buddy. You might want. Okay, yeah, get off the massage table. Maybe you'll go pick up some food. What's up, D? Welcome to the stream, dude. Would you eat the toilet's contents of starving? That sounds gross. I would not recommend that. I'm hoping one of these people who delivers food gives it to Tyrannical over here. Yep. Oh, he's got a berry. He's got a berry. Hey, he lived. Good job, Tyrannical. He found the food. Good man. Good man. But besides the 3 corgis barking in the background, chat. Retarded corgis, chat. Corgis retarded, chat. Oh boy, why would I call my chat retarded? I'm just kidding, chat. I was just debating, yeah. Doggos ain't too bright. But, hey, at least he figured out where the food is. The food's growing. I do want to make this a priority 9. That is intentional. I want to let all the gas come out of here and hopefully have the oxidizers pressurize that out. So this thing isn't really running, but with me adding the extra bit of stuff to the bottom of the base, it should help. It should help. I can see a frog. How you doing, man? Let's hope people don't start starving to death in the toilets. It's the same, if not worse, than starving to death in the crock pots. Dude, it was great. Daddy Fry's last stream starved on the toilet. He died on the toilet last time we played. It was perfect. It was hilarious. It was kind of twisted, but it was really funny. Can you store microfertilizer now? Let's check. I wonder if they patched that. I mean, I'd guess agriculture? No. Liquefiable industrial ingredient? No. It doesn't appear. Organic? I wouldn't think it'd be organic. Cultivatable soil? No, I don't see a storage option for fertilizer. Looks like they haven't added that quite yet. Epic has mastered the career job. I might switch some jobs around here a little bit. I just wanted to give some spots for all this stuff to fall down to. Is that saying we were suffocating or something like that for a second? Is that what that alert was? So I do remember last time we found the slushy machine, right? Wasn't it up here somewhere? Where didn't I find the slushy machine last stream? Am I crazy? No. There's a slushy machine right here. So let's hit up that slushy machine and get ready to start creating some actual oxygen, because that's becoming increasingly important. Switching over to electrolyzers versus the good old deoxidizers. What we're using is not going to last forever. I am going to need to get people up into here. We're going to need to like dig all this out. We got a lot of jobs we got to get through. I've been playing Oni too much. I tried to move you across the screen with my keys. Hermes, I have done that. I have done that before. You're not alone. You are not alone. No, you are not. Let me check my algae. Where are we at on algae? We still have enough. There is a big deposit here. There are big deposits throughout the world. I am sort of debating adding another deoxidizer to increase pressurization just around the base, just to help out and further assist the food supply, because, you know, clearly it's just stagnating right there. It's not doing anything. Certainly not what we want it to do. I could deal with the CO2, but it's really not worth your time to, it's not really worth your time to slap down CO2 skimmers, really. There's really no point. It's a waste of water. Not until we've controlled the geyser. This is another thing we were doing. I never did get around to finishing this because we were having people like starve and stuff. So why don't I start that up? I think I needed to get some conductive metal. Can I get any conductive metal over here? Were there any kind of like automation things for me to break? None that I see. Looks like everybody's on point with the dig jobs, which is kind of surprising. We were having some issues. I remember we were having some issues with people like digging and doing things we wanted them to do. But so far everything seems to be going a little bit better. Who knows? Maybe they patched since the last time we played, because we played it as soon as the game released. The Zero World has a decent amount of algae. Oh, okay, yeah, remember my seed, the world seed kind of derped. We put a seed, but I guess it was too lengthy. So we got like a super basic seed. Oh, yeah. Food's growing again, so food shortage should go away here soon. I really wish the CO2 would go bye-bye, but doesn't really seem to be doing that. We got some water falling down from up here. Oh, well, I guess stuff is melting. That makes sense. Wouldn't mind you mopping that up. Reminds you of RimWorld, just a different POV. There's a lot of similarities. I would really like what RimWorld does better than this game, in my opinion, is it lets you do individual priorities. Be like, you can right-click this item and be like, hey, prioritize sweeping. I wish Oni had that control. Now let's stop and think about what we need to do. We need to refine some metal. I remember we did work on that a little bit, so we actually have enough. Hold on. Let me see if I can start this. We have conductive bridges. We have the wiring down. I might be ready to close this up. Plumbing category, liquid pipes, those are abyssalite. We have the automation. We have the automation wire. Guys, corgis, guys. We have everything set up. I think, besides putting CO2 in here, which is what I want to do, or I'm sorry, H2O, hydrogen, I think we're ready to go. We just need to get the gases out of here. So let's do just that. I'm gonna dig and let this water come down into my main reservoir. Pseudocube with the resub. Pseudocube hasn't been subbed in a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's a resub. Pseudocube, thank you for the sub, man. Welcome back to the herd, buddy. Get some love in chat for Pseudocube. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support, bud. Actually gotta get rid of this over here. So what I'm gonna do is dig and let all this water funnel down into my main reserve. This was runoff geyser water. It's okay that it's a little bit warm. No worries. But I do need to get the chlorine out of here and start sucking hydrogen in there. I'm debating, like, do I want to just start pumping hydrogen in here and then, well, like, make this a vacuum and then pump hydrogen in there? Is that what I want to do? I could do that using water locks. In fact, I could use this water right here very much so to my advantage. And I probably should. Why don't I do that? Let's do just that. Let's leave that tile here. Let's not dig down anymore. We'll dig to this point. I'll put a tile. Clear this stuff out. Yeah, let's pump all the crap out of there. Sorry for the lull. It's all good, Pseudo. No worries, dude. I stopped playing RimWorld back in Alpha 16. That was because a group of alpacas killed your whole colony. I've seen stuff like that happen when I've watched people play RimWorld. That sounds like RimWorld to me, man. I still have never gotten around to playing it. I'm sure I'd like it. I just haven't had like the chance. This gas is not super highly pressurized. I don't have plastic yet, so we can't be doing that. I can't be doing the high pressure vents. I'm probably just gonna put a hamster wheel onto this thing, you know, just for convenience sake, and a battery. So I'll route it up to here where people can still breathe because they're still in base. Throw down a manual generator and let's give them a battery. I'm not gonna do a smart battery. Just to let the general, the electric engineer, I think, yeah, Daddy Fry's over here. I don't know, it seems like since the last update, it seems that they're doing more things. I was having a lot of problems with duplicates not doing what they should have been doing last time. Are you unable to reach this? Yes, that would be why you have not accessed this yet. So if I put a ladder here and here, no, let's make these out of granite. We want as much conductivity just wherever possible in here. Let's put some ladders down there. Make sure that's a 9. And I make the statues, I sculpt them, just because I don't ever want the dupes to always think, hey, I need to go in there and make that statue now. And like they can't. Yeah, I just want to get that done. Of course, this all needs to be abyssalite. Let's do another once over to make sure it is. Looks like we're in the clear. And I'm actually going to open it up right here and use like basically a makeshift water lock to go in there and mess around while I'm working. Why do we have unreachable food? Oh, that's because you actually don't have any food picked up. That's okay. You'll harvest the food in the morning. You'll live. Hey, Jawses, how you been, bud? But you can see the mealwood down here has finally started to grow. The chlorine's kind of working its way out of the base. That's been long overdue. No, I don't want to make that of abyssalite. So I'm glad that that's getting rectified. That's finally getting fixed. And I would not be opposed to people coming through here and digging out more material to give CO2 more room to fall. I think that's all a good idea. I hope this doesn't kill the hatch. It's only 30 grams of water. Please don't kill the hatch. Maybe they actually fixed stuff. I don't know if they've done any updates since the last time we played the game. Heat stroke, that makes sense, considering you're over there in the geyser. Let's just make sure the hatch is alright. Let's do a priority 9 sweep here, or mop. Everything good? Sweet. Don't dig up any hatches while you're over here, guys. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you for the 5 gray gems biscuit. I'm assuming this steam turbine makes steam and outputs water and electricity, so that pretty much means free power from magma, yes? I don't know. I'll have to see. I haven't looked into it. I haven't looked at it at all. Generates exceptional electrical power being pressurized. Scalding steam. Outputs significantly cooler steam than it receives. Air pressure beneath this building must be higher than the pressure above for air to flow. That sounds interesting to set up. I haven't had a chance to mess around or look into that thing at all, but that sounds interesting. These are getting finished, but we do need to open the room up. So let's just dig this out. We're going to have some water kind of leak, but that's perfectly fine. The thing is, I'm not going to have any gas leak. I can let a dupe come in here, build, and I've created a seal to just store hydrogen. Has there been any news on Hamlet? Nope. Not that I'm aware of, man. Wish you could share the world you're in? You can share the files. It's actually really easy to transfer files. As good as I can be a week after a week of street parties 24/7. Wait. Does this have anything to do with every time we play DST with you? There's always loud noises in the background and like cars honking because you live next to the street. Is that what this is? Like, You weren't at the parties, but you were like a victim of the parties. Is that what you're saying, Jazzes? How do you share your save file? Your save file is in your documents folder. It's like my documents, my games, Klei. I think it's Oxygen not included. Then they're in there somewhere. It's the same thing with like Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together. You can get your save. Well, Don't Starve puts them somewhere else. You can get all your saves and share them. Yeah, we're having some problems here because there's no air. That makes sense. Jaws is the highway side. Dude, poor Jawses. Poor Jawses. I'm just trying to give everybody like dig jobs here to create pressurization and relocate some of these gases. It's kind of a lazy man's way of dealing with CO2, but it's free. It is free. Plus it gets me materials and it keeps my duplicates busy, so I'm alright with that. Come on, nerd. You can do it. Fight through the pain. Oxygen is for suckers like pants. Yeah, look at nerd. Mm-hmm. You're a farmer and an artist. Come on, finish that one up. Okay, you can go home now. Enjoy your oxygen. Except this time you were actually... That's what I was asking. Like, were you out partying, or is it just you dealing with people partying? Alright, I'm gonna make this an absurdly high priority. I want this stuff down here swept and out of here. Just get it gone. And then we've almost created a vacuum. So I've made a quick and dirty water lock. Pretty nice. Then we can just start sucking hydrogen out from miscellaneous pockets in the world. I should try and get like all of my hydrogen to go in one spot or something. Let it pool maybe up top or something along those lines. Perhaps if I dig these out and I connect this hydrogen will rise up here. And then I can dig this to let some hydrogen from here come out, and I'm just trying to let hydrogen go into different locations. Moxymoron, thank you for that host, man. Appreciate the support, dude. I enjoy Oni and DS, but are you ever going to play Subnautica again? I beat Subnautica normally, and I beat Subnautica in hardcore mode. I finished it twice already. What's up, God? How you doing? I think DS naturally puts saves file on the Steam cloud. I don't remember. Mine are locally in my Steam apps folder, but you can do cloud saves and things. Yeah, Elias, I've beaten Subnautica twice, man. I've played Subnautica. I'm good. Oh goodness me. Well, I'll tell you what. If we dig this out, not all this, not all this, not all that. And we let some of this hydrogen kind of come through. Let the oxygen go over there. That's fine. All my hydrogen go up. I'll just put like a pump up here, and that way I don't have to use like a bunch of filters or anything stupid. You may have finished Subnautica, but you'll never flip the dogger that will haunt you forever. I've done it in my dreams. Okay, you gotta let me have that one for you. You gotta let me have that one, man. No Pocket Player. I have not. How do you beat that game? Oh god. Oh chat. We still have plenty of dirt for mealwood, and we still have plenty of water. Everything is hunky-dory. What I would not mind is going around, digging up them Weezeworts and actually reclaiming them, or rather, claiming them, to have them for whenever I start doing some of these future projects. You guys want to go dig all that up? That would be swell. There's a ton of Weezeworts here. Just dig that one. I never did get around to stealing this one, so dig that up. And hopefully they actually like deliver them, bring them home. You have one natural gas geyser in your world. It's the top right of my map. That's where mine is right now. There's a top one. My water geyser is pretty close by to base. So we haven't picked up balm lily flowers. Why is that? We have balm lily seeds, but aren't flowers stored like as a food source or something weird? Balm lily cooking ingredient maybe? Balm lily flower, so there you go. I was wondering why they weren't storing that. What's new on Oni? Haven't watched it in a while? Well, last time we streamed it, there were a lot of bugs, but the occupational upgrade's the big thing. Just giving duplicants jobs, and there's a whole jobs menu that's been reworked. And I did level somebody up, actually. Hold on. Whenever the game stops lagging. I actually can't move right now. Somebody was a gopher? Did they level up? Wait. No, they re-leveled their courier. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we're alright. It's specializations. Duplicates get stats based on like how good or how long they've been doing the role. A couple other oddball things like that. Nothing huge. There are conveyor belts, and I have not had the opportunity to mess around with them just yet. But, yeah, I'd say conveyor belts are probably one of the biggest things. I just haven't gotten into them yet. Alright, at this point, we no longer need any of these power wires. We don't need any of this. Let's just delete all of that garbage and all of that garbage. And then what we're going to do is just put some pipes in here and start pumping hydrogen. And that's it. That's all I got to do. This will be set up. And we can finally start cooling this geyser water and do whatever the hell I want with it. We have 2 restrooms out of order. Nerd, I need you to hurry up and work it. I need you to work it. Girl, I need you to work that toilet. Safe. Otherwise, people will be pooping on the floor, and that would be horrible. Can you open this door? Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave these doors on open, because they're not doing me any favors. If they stay open, they still stay bedrooms, but it would let this hatch go back and forth. Hey, Tyrannical, how you doing? Cloud chillin', thank you for the boof coins, dude. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, I'd like the hatch to come in here and eat the poop. Leap back, damn son! Ha, I missed. Troll cake missed. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Thank you, Leap back, for the 1,000 boof coins. I'm gonna pretend that's what they were. Thank you for the support, man. I certainly appreciate it. The troll cakes have failed you, sir. The troll cakes have failed you. Alright, let's just keep clearing this room out. Get this all dug up. I guess I really can't dig over there. And, you know, like, can I just get rid of this water? We'll have our duplicants kind of hop along. Why not? Just let all the water fall down. It'll go down here toward my water reservoir. It's all good. Alt is up for resub too. Oh god, Quest, you don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that. Leap back with 500. Oh, there it is. They're troll cakes again. He can't help himself. Leap just can't help themselves. Thank you, Leap. Thank you for the great the turquoise gems, dude. Thank you for the support. It's insanely generous of you, man. And we the lurkers coming in with 2,300 boof coins. We the lurkers? You're a crazy bastard. Thank you, dude, for the insane support, man. Much appreciated. Damn, buddy. Thank you, dude. Okay, what's going on here? Why are we not doing some of the things I'd like us to do? What's going on in the duplicate kingdom? Why are we deciding to run through the area that has a ton of water versus like taking this path? Another 1,000 turquoise boof coins, 1,300. The man can't be stopped. Thank you again, Wheeler Lurkers. Thank you for the support, bud. You are crazy, sir. Holy crap, dude. Thank you, man. Food is enough. It's just not great. It's okay. We'll do it later. We'll do it better, and we'll do properly irrigated, and we'll pump water to them. I just haven't really felt like doing that yet. Not until I get a proper setup. Thank you again, We the Lurkers. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the support, man. You're nuts. And thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, bud. Hey, Peishi Free 2. How's it going? How you doing? I want to get that swept up, get that out of there, and I am kind of ready to, let's just say we're going to put one of these here. I don't really care about the temperature of whatever, you know, goes in this room, because it'll all eventually cool down. I think the plan is currently to siphon off the hydrogen that's up here. There's a bit of chlorine, but once I open this up, it's going to work its way out. So let's do this, this, and this. I'm going to put some priority on here on these jobs. I'd like to clear this out, because that's keeping the hydrogen from here from going up, and the hydrogen that's in this room from going up, because this is the highest point right now. That's where the hydrogen collects. Let's get it out of there. Also, let's, you know, finally go through and mop all this. This is not helping me at all. That's interfering with gas flow. A lot of like little things right now we need to do. A lot of little things we need to do. What else? There's a bit of granite there. Some stuff outside, that's okay. Material being up here. Wow, they built quickly. Man, did they build quickly. Boy, if only you guys could work that hard, like, all the time. And I wouldn't be opposed at all to taking the ladder up the side, because that's where it needs to go eventually, and just connecting up here, because that'll let more hydrogen flow as well. I'll get more hydrogen up top. It's all good. It's all good. All good. Cloud, thank you for the boof coins, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, pretty much everything that's in here is out. Minus, again, quite a big pocket of... Holy God. That's a lot of igneous. That's a lot of that's a lot of what? Damn. A couple thousand kilograms of igneous rock. I don't really know where that came from. All right then. Algae's still holding strong. The workers are working. Air is doing all right. We're not having any of the insufficient oxygen production warnings. We have tons of food ready to go. I know it says we don't have enough food right now, but as soon as they harvest it, it's fine. This is a job I'd like to see get done quickly. I wonder why? Oh, it always does this stupid thing. I don't know what this is. When I go to build, for some reason, there's no priority selected. Ever. Okay, 5 selected now. Will it stay 5? Yes, for whatever reason, all my build jobs kept staying on 5. It was weird. Quest with 5,000 turquoise, 5,000 booth coins. Damn, Quest. Thanks for being awesome, Volxy Poodles all. Thanks, Quest, for the insane support. I appreciate it. Thank you for the booth coin, Quest. Does that put us over? Chat, we're at 21% on the Bit Castle. Can we not suffocate? That's bad. No, go home. Can we get some hype in chat? 21%? It did make the sound. That's awesome. Thank you, Quest. Thank you for the ridiculous support. I certainly appreciate it. Apparently, I'm not that awesome, Quest. Nobody watches me. Irrelevant streamer. Alright, chit. Biscuit with the hoary chit. We the Lurkers with the 1600. Chat, what's going on with the bits today? What's going on with the bits today? Thank you, We the Lurkers. Thank you for the support, dude. You're nuts. Up, and there he goes again. Okay. I think he just wants Gem God back. And I think he has it. Thank you for the 3,200 turquoise booth coins, We the Lurkers. Thank you for the ridiculous support, buddy. You're nuts, man. And he's still going. He's still going. He's still going. Kitsune coming back. Kitsune hasn't been subbed in a while. Feels bad, man. But the man's back. The man, the myth, the legend. Kitsune, thank you for the resub, dude. Welcome back to the herd, bud. Some love in chat for Kitsune. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support. What's up, bud? We the Lurkers with 800. Dude, We the Lurkers, man. You gotta... Oh, shit. You're gonna get calls from your bank, dude. Thank you for the support, man. Looks like We the Lurkers is close to his next badge. They did add... Hold on. I'm hoping this food gets taken care of. I'm hoping we stop starving. They did add new bit badges, chat. Not me. Hold on. Let me badges. Hopefully nobody dies of starvation while I'm clicking off screen. If somebody dies, I want loads of Volx lols in chat. We're gonna just laugh at that person. Because there is food, and there's no reason for them to, to do that. Let me see here. Browse. Desktop. I just put it on my desktop. I put it in Discord. But for those of you who are plebs and not in Discord, shame on you. !social, join the Discord. But people like Hoki are insane, right? And he's been bitching for new bit badges for a while, right? Okay, so they've added a 1.25 million bit badge, 1.5, 1.75, 2 million, 2.5, 3 million, 3.5, 4 million. Like, they've added some new bit badges. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like, these look fucking sick. I'm not just saying that because Herder, give me your bits. No one other than Hoki's ever getting these. But those look awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty damn cool. That is pretty damn cool. But yeah, he's past the realm of getting new bit badges. So I think Twitch just heard his cries and decided to give him and him alone access to new badges. They do look really cool though. They do look really cool. There's also something else. Hold on. Let me show you another picture. Now, Catstar is working on these. This is by no means a finished product. Now, I want you guys to have an open mind, chat. I want you to have an open mind. Like we all had that gay experience in college. We all had butt sex once. Don't lie. We all did it. But I've joked about it for a while, and I've never really gone through with it. About switching up some of the emotes, maybe eventually all of them, I'm not certain, to corgi emotes. Why? One, because I'd like to just never have to worry about copyright with like emotes and stuff. I mean, we're just kind of using B-flow emotes, and I guess for better or for worse, Klei hasn't said anything bad. But Catstar made a preview. This is gonna be like this is the 28 pixel version. I'm blowing it up, so it's not really gonna look too great on stream. I don't have the full res version. Actually, I guess that's a lie. Hold on. I have a preview, but not a full res version. Hold on. Yeah, this isn't like this isn't an example of the final product by any means, but this is so there's what a lol emote would look like. Now let me show you like a higher resolution version of, you know, said lol emote. But I have 3 corgis, and I thought it fitting that what if we made cute doggo emotes? What if we had cute corgi emotes? Like, who would be opposed to cute corgi emotes? But like, there's like a preview of what lol could look like. I'm having to work on it. Like, you know, we keep going through like versions of the emote, but I thought it looked really freaking good. I thought it looked really freaking good. Oh yeah, we get rid of these ladders now. Reclaim some of the material. Have some payday level, so I would be on board for cute puppers. Moira coming in fat. Moira with 1,000 turquoise booth coins. Thank you, Moira. Thank you for the 1,000 turquoise booth coins. Thank you for the ridiculous support. I'm glad you seem to like it, Moira. Thank you for that. You won't be the beef lord anymore? I mean, dog. Okay, I can't make that joke. I'm whatever I want to be, Drondia. That means you will always need to own a corgi. I mean, corgis are one of my favorite dog breeds, so probably will. Like, who doesn't like corgis? But anyway, I thought that'd be cool. We could still be the herd, because we literally call our dogs the corgi herd. Like, we have 3 corgis, and in the morning when they all run down the stairs with their little bread butts fighting for space on the staircase, it's kind of hilarious. But Ryu, you can't play the same game forever, otherwise you'll go insane. All right, I think even you understand that. However, but like we could do like a version of SIP and other things, you know, just like that. I like it. I like it. Cute, adorable corgi emotes, chat. Cute, adorable corgi emotes. Again, I'm still kind of talking to her about it. I'm not entirely certain what's what just yet, but those are plans. I really would, you know, like us to get rid of the bleachstone that's just chilling here, because it's not doing me any favors. It's not. It's actually hurting us. Rio. Cat with a 14-month resub. Cat, thank you for the 14-month resub. Welcome back to the herd, Cat. Get some love and hype up in chat for Cat. Thank you for the support. How you doing, Cat? What's up today? How's it going? This should eventually start cooling down, even though, well, I lied. I'll say even though there's no hydrogen in there, but no, actually there won't be any transfer. But imagine Volx please, but a cute corgi version, Tyrannical. It'll look better. It would look better, dude. It would look better. I'm not saying get rid of the emotes. I'm saying redo them corgi themed. You have a bad headache, kill you? I'm not gonna kill you, man, but I hope your headache gets better. That's never any fun, dude. Sorry to hear you got a headache. The pressurization up here is not like what I'd like it to be, but as long as I get this chlorine out of here, we're not gonna have any other gases to deal with. I would really like this to get finished first. Why? Because it'd be quicker. It'd be quicker for the delivery jobs. Volkslick's giving Catstar money. I have given Catstar so much for art. Catstar's making bank. Catstar be making bunk. It's pretty great. Food's doing alright. I could re-add the, remember, the only reason we don't have planter boxes right here was because we tried to put storage compactors for the fertilizer that you can't store. Because every update Klei comes out with, they make an item that you cannot put in a storage compactor, and I do not know why. But, yeah, that's why that exists. That's why that exists. That emote's got nothing on us, that dude. It's got nothing on Doodle God's artwork. But I gotta get the bleachstone out of here, because this chlorine's gonna be a problem. There's a fair amount of hydrogen, but yeah, I need to free it. In fact, like, I could let this hydrogen come out. Pretty much all I'm doing is letting all the hydrogen pockets come out. I want this hydrogen up in my base. Well, not in my base, but like where I'm working. Which should also be possible if I come through here and like dig that out, for example, if someone wants to do one of those numbers. And then anybody who happens to find the free time to do a dig job, they can come through here, get that out. I gotta pick up this ice and store it. Let your farmer supply that fertilizer goodness touch those plants. My farmer should be doing that. My farmer was right there working. So if my farmer's not doing that, then my farmer's just being silly. I don't know what to tell you about that. What is in here? It's rot piles and stuff. I should move the ice. I should give a compactor for the ice, right? They could just do one up here. I think it'd be easier. They'd always be able to reach it from like here, wouldn't they? Come down there and deliver it. I'm thinking maybe I could even get rid of the ladders there. I have no idea why we're Volx sipping, but Chad is Volx sipping like mad. I think they'll always be able to get down here regardless of the water level. Should be all right. I gotta get this ice out of here. It melting's causing some issues. Unless somebody wants to submit a bioscan, that'd be pretty swell. Can you sweep up this Wheezewort with a priority of 9, please, before it plants itself? These things all planted themselves again. I wish they would pick those up, dude. They're always slacking. Unreachable food again. Not worried about that. There is food in here. There's food about to grow. Body temperature. Ooh. Whoa, 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 you. Wow. You're gonna have to simmer down, buddy boy. Okay. We have a slight problem. Chat. It's a Wheezewort. That's the problem. Alright, flower pot here. Let's put a Wheezewort in there. I might need to scooch that cold gen over to like the side or something. It was always just temporarily put there anyway. Or I could put an extra hamster wheel, because we do have the electrical engineer, and I wouldn't mind other people building their athletics. Having the coal power is cool, fine and dandy, but it was never meant to be a permanent thing. Let's set that up and delete this. I'm perfectly okay with that. Wheezewort, let's put you here. Priority 9, get it placed right away. And that cold air should eventually work its way down here. Plus the deoxidizer makes air at a certain temperature anyway, so the temperature will come down. We've just created an artificial hotspot. It's been better than it was last time, Toaster, but there's always lag. Performance-wise, it's better than it was earlier. I want that swept, just get the bleach stone that we dug up out of there. Same with this. Get that out of there. Plants requiring Wheezeworts to grow is really annoying. These don't really require it so much as they just require a normal 50 to 60, which is like perfectly temperate for your duplicant's temperature. They don't really require too much, it's just I was being unreasonable. Now, not having anybody running on the hamster wheels is kind of a problem, but if I up that to a 6, it should get done. We have the electrical engineer. If they don't get on that, I'm going to be a little disappointed. Like, right now, we're not producing air, we're not producing light, we're not creating food. So why... What's his face up here is not doing the job that he's literally assigned to do? I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, Daddy Fries should be... Daddy Fries and Cool Kid, like, they should be on point there. That fixes that issue. All I gotta do is add a couple batteries in here, too. I've only been getting away with one battery. But that should fix a couple problems. I need to get real proper power. Like there's no way around that. I've just been kind of shirking things because we were having so many bugs early in the run. It was just like annoying. Anyway, let's get this hydrogen. Oh, what the heck? I don't want that. If I just put it right here, it should suffice. Gas pump, that's good enough. Any chlorine that's here really shouldn't be, at least not for long. If you mop that, that'll let the chlorine out of here. I've got to discourage the chlorine gas. I've got to get it out. I'm going to do ladders like this. Yeah, I got to get it out of here. Let the chlorine trickle down. Why hasn't this chlorine at a priority 9 been picked up? Game. There is plenty of room in all of these things. Bleach stone, copy settings. You can all has the bleachy stone. These are supposed to be chlorine rooms. Is that gonna fix it? Because it should. You gotta fix it. No, you were so close. You almost did it. Go back, finish the job. Look, now they're all working. Now they're all doing everything they should have did this morning. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that garbo. It's like I kind of want to let them just keep going on red alert, but I kind of don't because I know that the stress is going to catch up. Alright, go home. Stop suffocating, you fools. Go sleep. Sadly, we don't have the ability to deny them of a good night's sleep like we used to. They have to sleep, and they have to get their stamina up. Previously, stamina was a stat that never did anything, that never worked, that never counted. Now it's important. Now it's important. Now you can't shirk the sleeping duties. Alright, well, this should get the chlorine out of here, right? Especially once I mop this up. Can we just do this now? This takes like 2 seconds. Stop doing other menial tasks and just do that. Batteries, we're still doing alright. We're producing air. I'm not worried. And temperature is coming down slowly, because previously some of those crops were having problems. This hot spot's kind of died off. Seen the feature where the Atmos suit texture is replaced by a snazzy suit. I actually haven't seen that, but I've seen not snazzy suits. I've seen the Atmos suits completely disappear, among other things. We don't need to sweep any of that stuff up. I do need to put liquefiable on here. Liquefiable, ice, and snow. Copy settings, and leave that at a nice 5. That's okay. Now I have a spot to store all this stuff. This water is not helping the flow of gases, so I'm going to move that. And that's definitely not helping the flow of gas either. Neither is that. So we should pretty much have only hydrogen in here. Any chlorine that might be here. There's like a tiny pocket of chlorine. Any chlorine that might be here should slowly but surely work its way out. I'm going to wager that it will. I'll even kind of encourage it by digging. Crazy bread? What is crazy bread for supper? With having twin tater tots. Pog champ, congrats, dude. Good luck with the tater tots. That Weezword's been there forever and it's hilarious. Oh man. Can we just do this? Like, what priority 5 job are my 2 miners doing over that? Like, sometimes I wonder. I liked Occupational Upgrade, I think, more in the preview branch than I liked the full release. I liked that having a specialization meant you prioritize that job. Almost no matter what. Almost. I like that better. It doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work like that. That's long since been changed. That's different. To fix the pressurization in my base, I most certainly need to just put down some airlocks in here. That's been needing to get done for a while, because we do love the oxygen that we create out of the base. So I would like to hurry up and just delete this. Not all. Make sure we're only doing buildings here. Little Caesar's crazy bread. I know Little Caesar's, but I don't really go there. Oh, you twat! What did you do? You didn't do anything, but the job canceled. Kill! Maim! Cause bodily harm to the ladder. What you doing there, buddy? Hey. Oh, come on, dupes. Quit your slacking. You want to live? No slacking. How dare you? And we're getting by with very little power. That's a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. Somebody want to mop that up? No? Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that just yet. Here's what I wanted to do. I wanted an airlock and a tile. Yeah, just for good measure. And then the same thing on this side. Why have we not done a priority 5 deconstruct? I'm telling you, this update, I don't like it. I really don't like it. I liked the way it worked in the preview branch. I feel like something they've changed is just kind of off. I don't know, to me. Like, why didn't that get done? But they'll do storage compactor jobs. Like, my electrical engineer will do storage compactor jobs instead of prioritizing a building. Or my 2 builders will prioritize sweeping on priority 5s. I don't know. I don't know. Like, kill your gas pipe. I told them only to break buildings, but apparently they broke the gas pipe. Like I said, with this update, I don't even. I don't even, dude. I'm gonna route this down here so they have a hamster wheel or they can breathe. I'd prefer to not power that, you know, just in case. And I'll slap down a hamster wheel and a battery just for lulz. Yeah, let's put it back. Oh my god, Gabe. How many times do I have to click on the battery to make a battery? Battery. Click. Yeah, you can safely say I don't like this update. I just don't like this update. There's too many bugs. Too many quirks that I haven't been able to explain yet. But with that, we'll be able to power the pump, and as soon as I turn it off by cutting the wire, we'll stop pulling any of this hydrogen. I really don't see any chlorine, which is good. So we should only be pulling lots of the hydrogen that's here. We don't need too much. We don't need too much. We just need to get some chlorine in here to get it pressurized. That's it. Thanks, Toaster. Thank you for the booth coins, dude. Soon, Nanny, soon. Volx can't click. No, I think it's like when the game lags and you gotta click on something, but it doesn't count that input. That's been in the game since the game's come out. That's been a problem forever. Pulling a Danny early by donating a single trail cake. I'll try not to do that next time. Uh-huh. Tanner's on the dark side. We know, buddy. We know. See, here's my builder coming in shrunk. Yeah, look at potatoes go. Hey, you build potatoes. My farmer up here building. I should remove the ability to build for my farmer, but it's not really gonna help. These are still body temperature. Kind of surprising, honestly. I don't want to put a Wheezeword in the room, but it might be necessary. I'll probably expedite cooling this off. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is why I want the slushy machine. I love having my base being air conditioned constantly. That's so cool. Conveyors don't turn on the crane things on their sides. It crashes every few minutes until you deconstruct it. Sounds like an update ready for public release versus staying in the preview branch, Pseudo Cube. I've been very vocal. Lately, they've been doing a lot of things that have just not made me very happy. I love Oni, but there's a lot of stuff right now that's really weird. Look, this bug, I'm gonna call it a bug, is still here. Priority 9 ladders. I have selected multiple times priority 5, and it keeps, I don't know, like it keeps randomly toggling back to 9. I don't know what that's about. Cycle 100, yeah, it's 101 now. Goodbye. I think you drove Tanner to the dark side with a bullet. I didn't bully Tanner. What are you talking about, Hookie? If anything, the Maxwell that got the most sass was Higgs. That's the other Maxwell. So we are pumping. We're pulling hydrogen down here. I do have to be a little bit mindful. I don't want to start sucking O2 out of here. I don't want to pull any of the oxygen out. No, Toaster. And Dreamer, thank you for the booth coins. Let's see. What do we got for pressurization here? Are these 500? These are all 500 gram packets. This should not take long at all to pressurize. In fact, it's probably already done. To be safe, I think I'm going to cut the wire. Let's do this now. Just cut the wire. Please. I made the one job a 9. There's no other jobs that are 9 right now. Good job. It's not going to keep pumping anymore, but it'll push what's in the pipes through. And we're probably going to have an overpressurization thing, which is good. Now, we should see, slowly, once I bottle this up, my geyser come down in temperature. How's this doing? It's getting better, but I think it'd be a smart idea to slap down a plant pot. Let them do that. Hey, now the geysers are gonna start getting cold. Excellent. Hey, Noah, how you been, dude? I face when you have less trouble with Oni than Volx. It's been really broken, Shoenet. I don't know, man. It might be because I made the world the day the update came out or what. But the world's been the characters have been pooping themselves. The characters have been pooping themselves. 1,500 grams of tile. That is sufficient. So here's what we're gonna do. I'll reclaim all of these materials. I don't need them. What the hell? Why did that not break? Could have swore I had that selected, but all right. Break all of those. We will break all of the wires. Get all that material back. No point. No point in having that connected either. That's just not doing me any good. And then, of course, let's just break the gas pump. So there you go. Once this is done, I'm going to close it up, and we've officially gotten our geyser done. All I got to do is connect a power line up to it, connect a pipe up to it, and we can start setting it into my water reserve, and we have infinite cold water. Infinite controlled water. Hey, Lizardfang. How you doing? When did you delete the tater images? A couple days ago, Biscuit. put some bottle dumpers in your area. I would move things around at least. There's not gonna, I'm gonna get rid of the need for using bottled water. I'll be getting rid of that here shortly. Once I have actual irrigation things set up, hydroponics, it's all gonna be pumped. I don't want to have duplicants doing any of that manually. That's a big old time waste, if you ask me. This water falling down is just kind of hilarious at this point. I gotta pick up the ice, but first things first, get rid of all this stuff. Get rid of all this stuff, would you? Come on. Hi, Puff Daddy, how you doing? I would like you guys to do this first. I would like you to do this first, just so I can close up shop here. In fact, why is... well, I guess that makes sense why there's material here. Sweep that up, would you? Can you reach... Yeah, you guys can reach that. Come on. Come on. My geyser must be cold. You must hurry up. You must do the priority 8. You stupid duplicants. Faster. Faster. Yeah. Purple is your favorite color. Green shades. Thank you for the boof coins, dude. I appreciate it, man. Why are we not... Guys, come on. There's nothing else with a similar Stop doing priority 1s. Stop doing priority 5s. There's a priority 9. Come on. Oh, I was gonna say, is Tyrannical gonna be the man? Guys, please. This is what I'm talking about with the update. There's stupid things. I can't even cancel it. Okay, it's a building, but it wouldn't let me cancel it. All right. Can I break? Can I look? It doesn't even say the priority in the thing when I click on it. It's not highlighted down here. You see that? Oh, I guess you can't see because of the boof coins. None of these things are highlighted. It's blank. They can stand here, and they can reach this. It's not a matter of pathfinding. Klei. This is why I enjoy Slay the Spire more than I enjoy Oni lately. Oh, but you'll do that right away, will you? Now will you go in there? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey! Why you randomly decided to do it just now? I don't understand. Explain that to me. Why did it take them so long to do a priority 9 when there is nothing else out there priority 9? Other than the massage table. Explain that. It wasn't unreachable. It wasn't that they don't have the ability to do it. Like, they don't have, like, the job assignments. This update's fucked. Like, the update's fucked, dude. I really dislike this update. Not the concept, but the bugs that exist. That, I don't even. Any hoodles, all I gotta do is patch this up, and then we can add all of this water to my main reserve, and that's pretty cool. That is our water problem taken care of. We could use electrolyzers temporarily, so if I so chose, and use Wheezworts to keep things cool. This world does have tons and tons of Wheezworts. However, as always, I do like to use this thing, the slushy machine as I call it, for that purpose. It's more enjoyable. Why have we not submitted a bioscan? Can we just do that now? Is your pump automated already? This thing, it's got the connection. I just haven't, like, set the value quite yet. It's got the wiring, it's got the plumbing. All I gotta do is connect it from below. So that's taken care of. I don't need to go back in there. I just need to route the cable, or rather route the pipe over to my water reserve. I just wanted to get this closed out. Now that that's done, we can totes my goats come in here and do what I want to do. I would like to open this up. So let's get rid of buildings, and we're gonna let quite a bit of water come down here. I hope I don't get a hatch. I don't want to squish a hatch here. They won't submit the scan over a ladder. Well, that's kind of problematic, considering there's a ladder on the tile. You see what I mean about bugs? You see what I mean about bugs? Like, and don't give me the excuse, you have to come over here to fix it. Like, come on. Come on. They can't touch the door because of the ladder? The ladder that I cannot deconstruct? Yeah. I know I would need to dig around it. But you can't tell me that makes sense. That's a thing that needs fixed. That's another one of those little problems. Reebok with a 22-month resub. Reebok, thank you for the 22-month resub, buddy. Well, welcome back to the herd, my man. Get some love and hype up in chat for Puff Daddy. That's his nickname, for those of you who are unaware. Thank you, Puff Daddy. I appreciate it, dude. Hey, guys, you're so close to your base. Yeah, it's too close to my base to the point where it's going to end up messing with some of the build designs that I go with. It's almost annoying, because on my left side of my base, I really like to put power transformers. On every single floor of my base, I like to have a power transformer. It's not that it's needed, it's just kind of like preferable. It's just like an aesthetic thing I like, but this is in the way. Had a room spawn in without a door so you couldn't explore it. Yeah, I've seen some things like that too. But anyway, let's get some duplicates over here. See, that bug again! It keeps making my ladder jobs be priority 9. I don't know what that is. I'll do these at a 6, just so it's slightly elevated. I think that's cool. And eventually we'll dig our way up there and submit the scan. Why is there water in the base now? Guys, come on. Knock it off. I gotta get that ice swept up. Tell you what, we're gonna do a little cleanup duty here. We have plenty of algae, things can hold out. I'm gonna do some priority 5s. Let's get the ice gone. Let's get the material swept up. Let's just get some of this crap kind of out of the way. Just kind of cleanup duty. Little cleanup duty. I have pretty good seeds if you need open code shadily. What are you buying? What are you selling? Suddenly Resident Evil vendor. Oh goodness. This place has just been shut off for a little bit, and that was by design. I didn't want these things. Actually, I don't want these things running anymore. I'm going to put them at a priority 1. I could disable them, but priority 1 is effectively the same thing. But as soon as I get the ice... Actually, is there any ice here? And there's no ice here. Let's get the ice. Just the ice. So we stop sending water down to base. Just so we get that out of there. Oh my god, please. Water viscosity, why? Look at this. It's like, I can't fall. It's too hard. It's too much. It's too much effort. I'm gonna elevate this over the other jobs though. I wanna get this started. God damn, man. Look at that. Yes, they can totally reach that. If I dig that though, that should help. It's probably hitting their heads or something. I think priority thing is fixed in an update, might need a new world. I might need a new world, but this came out the day the update was released, remember? What are you doing there, buddy? You wanna dig your way out of there, Tyrannical? You wanna free yourself? Hey, there you go. You almost got stuck to some snow. Can you share the seed? My seed is 0. I put a seed in it that somebody gave me, and I guess it was too long, so the game defaulted back to the 0 seed. Yeah. That's unfortunate, because I did want, like, a unique seed. I let, like, one of my subs pick a seed. Just saves the priority of everything you build, annoying but manageable. I've set it to 5 multiple times. It keeps going back to 9. That's annoying. It won't stay what I've set it. It won't stay what I've set it. And that sand's gonna fall. Let's dig that. Teehee, actually, you're stuck until you dig. Good. Now they'll do this. So what's gonna happen is they'll break into this. This is kind of hot water, but it's all gonna flow straight down into my reserve. And I will be putting ice in here, which means any warm water will cool down, which is cool. Free water at a decent temperature. Can you mop that up so we don't have that in the base, please? That's preferable, thank you. I almost want to put an emptier in here, but I kind of like having the bottled water everywhere. It just means they pick it up and then they deliver it to whatever's closest. It doesn't really hurt me at all. So are we done here? What are we running up here for? Sweep jobs? Good. Good. Keep getting that ice out of there. In fact, dig that up, would you? Get that out of there. These are not getting done. I would like these just done now, just to kind of get rid of this. Because what I'm going to do is I'll come up underneath here with wiring and piping, and we're going to send it down into the water tank. That's the plan. That is the plan. More power. I need more power. We always need more power. Toaster, thank you for the booth coins, dude. Appreciate it, man. This is working out all right. Yeah, look at that. Temperature of this should start coming down. I don't know if the geyser is actually completely filled, though. Or not filled, but completely submerged. Looks like it is. So temperature is definitely going to start going down. I thought I saw a dupe over here. I'm like, what is a person doing over here? Are they okay? Okay, I'm going to go through here and cherry pick each one of these Weezeworts out. And then very specifically, oh, that's right, that bug still doesn't work, or still exists. When you dig a plant or a Weezewort at a priority, it doesn't remember the priority. And then you need to go back and give it another, like, it always defaults to 5. I don't know why. But I'm going to tell them to sweep the Weezewort seeds up at a 9. Bring them home so we can use them. Hey, add that water to my reserve, would you? A little bit of poo water here. I'd prefer there wasn't some poo water in my tank. Can we not have that poo water here? I don't even know why there's poo water here. Somebody? Anybody? Can we get rid of the poo water? That'd be great. Good job, Teehee. Yeah, you get that poo water gone. Thanks, bud. Weezewort seed. Weezewort seed. Up, ladder dancing. I saw that. I caught that. That Diplicant was going back and forth like really rapidly. That is a very old bug. Get that one and finish this job. Come on. The ad bits be aplenty today. Damn, Cloud. Thank you again for 100 purple booth coins, dude. Thank you for the support. Oh, I saw Daddy Fries dancing. A lot. I've noticed that with this update. Ladder dancing has been around forever, but it really seems common right now. Like, oh my god. Damn, dude. You want to dig that up, would you? Just let that through. There you go. My water tank's looking pretty happy. I think that's pretty darn nifty. Jelly doesn't flow. Dude, water's always been jelly in this game. Suffocating? No, how about you go home? Guys, there's like, I guess there is air up there. I was gonna say there's better places for air, but can you sweep that Weezewort seed? I guess one of them dropped that seed. Sweep that seed too, would you? They're all high priority. I want the seeds out of here, so yeah, right here. So they stop planting themselves in strange spots, and that way they're actually in my storage system. That way we can use them whenever I need them. Temperature has not come down as much as I would have liked it to. In fact, I'm gonna leave that Weezewort there because there is a battery, so that kind of counters it pretty nicely. And having these lamps in here does create heat, so that makes sense. I'm gonna leave the Weezewort in here. What I should see is more food be created. I'm more so living off of the meal ice than I am living off the Briar Blossoms or the Bristle Blossoms right now. I gotta pay more attention to this, I wonder. I haven't really seen too much movement in the temperature here, but I haven't really been paying too much attention. Sounds like the geyser was still working. Anyway, with that being done, let's route the liquid out of here and to base somewhere. Probably just gonna cut through this. I guess I'll go down this side and then into base. So like the water's just gonna trickle down right here. And I can even alternate it just kind of for lulz, you know, just in case. Liquid vent, doesn't really matter what metal we use here, so I will use iron. And I realize it's gonna be deleting a lot of blocks here, but that's fine. So what this is gonna do is once I power this pump up, is let it expel the cool water to a place where it belongs. And we're getting continuous poo water from above. Like, I don't even know what's going on up here. I guess it's just this biome slowly melting over time. I'm gonna have to wall it off. Oh yeah, before we wall it off, submit that scan. A little bit of poo water never hurt anybody. In fact, I'd say it puts hair on your chest, it makes you a man. Volx works his pipes. Oh baby. It's a little annoying seeing poo water pockets, but hey, it's all good. All good. We're now in the clear to put these tiles back where they belong. In fact, I would like you to do that first, so no new water goes in my reserve. Now just keep mopping it up. Is sand renewable? Well, They have the macerator, which gets rid of, like, igneous rock and things, and I think produces sand. So sand is renewable to an extent, but not forever. You can get dirt infinitely by purifying poo water, but I don't think you can convert dirt into sand. Wait. I don't know if you can. Can you? Does it tell me here? Rock granulator? I don't think you can refine dirt. Yeah, I don't think you can, like, chop up dirt to get sand or anything. So I think sand's still kind of finite. Hey, Fal. What's up, dude? You were late? Oh, yeah, convenient excuse, buddy boy. I know, ma'am. Hey, we need to free the slushy machine. Free the slushy machine. Dig that out. And good job. Good job finally hitting this door. I want to lower the priority on that door. Let's make it a 1. I don't really care. Wort seed. I need you to come home. You go back to storage. Excellent. Actually, no, I guess I don't have to let them go get that Weezewort seed. I can just wall this up now. Stop going up this way and stop letting poo water come into my base, please. That would be preferable, thank you. I have a friend that got a big shout out, so chat has been active. Oh yeah, Fal? Tell me more. You can melt dirt to get sand? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I always forget about that. You can take dirt then, you can put it like near magma, lava and stuff. You can drop it like in a compactor, have it fall down, and then you can convert it. But even then you need extreme heat, which eventually your magma runs out. I mean, for all intents and purposes in an Oni game, the lag monster is going to kill you before you run out of dirt and, like, heat, I think. So you can pretty much just use sand to your heart's content, I think, at this point in the game. I think so. Yeah, I always forget that the dirt does it too. So dirt's infinite because of polluted water, and then as long as you can create extreme heat, you can get sand. Hermes! Holy crap! Damn, Hermes! Hermes with 7,000 blue boof coins. Pog champs and chat boys. Hermes! Jeez! Thank you for the insane support. Much appreciated. Hermes just coming in big. Thank you so much, Hermes. Thank you for that ridiculous support. Damn. That is crazy. Video games taught you anything, it means there's better loot there. Lol. Lol. They're still working on these. These are abyssalite, yeah? Yeah, these are all abyssalite. I thought this was like 130. This doesn't appear to be changing in temperature as much as I would have thought. I'm wondering if there's too much water in here. Like, hear me out. I think maybe there was water that was above the geyser that fell into the geyser. And actually, like, what it's caused, I could just be imagining this, is technically what I'm hovering over is still water. Therefore, there's no contact besides, I guess, the ladders with the water in the air. Because the water doesn't touch the air. I know. Stupid, right? Water doesn't touch air? Heat only transfers through objects, not the air and the water touching. Oni's weird about that. I might need to go in this room and, like, either let a tiny bit of water out or something. And if I do that, that creates a problem because I could lose some hydrogen. I'm gonna let it go for a little bit longer. It's not the shift plates. Like, you could do that, but you don't need the shift plates. It's I think initially it had some extra water in there. Hermes, thank you for the extra boof coins. Cloud and D, thank you guys. Appreciate that. But I think that's our problem. You guys can just mop up what you can over there so you stop walking in it. Same thing with all this stuff. Just get it out of here. We really shouldn't be running into too much water anymore. We've gotten all of the ice, for the most part, out of here. So as long as this doesn't melt, we're good. So now we won't be walking into water and stressing our dupes out. Same with, like, this. This is clearly not ideal. It's just we've created a mess. We've created a mess opening an ice biome above my base. All because it has my slushy machine in it. Let's see what kind of things we get. Let's rummage. What do we get? What kind of clothing do you have for me up there? What kind of freebies? It's come down like a degree. It's slowly working. Slowly. Very slowly. Hey, temperature's come down enough over here for plants to work. That's pretty cool. I'm beginning to think a Weezewort over here might not be a bad idea. I'm beginning to think that might not be a bad idea. Give me 100 bits, there you go. Damn, Toaster, thank you for the poof coins, dude. Ads for bits appear to be very generous today. Thank you, chat. Thank you for the support, dude. Through all of Oni's bugs, at the very least, the music's on point. Hey, snazzy suit, snazzy snoot, snazzy suit. All right, I'm saying it like incorrectly every way imaginable. I'll just give it the potatoes. We'll go down the list. Cool kid. I'm not gonna give you the warm sweater. It's actually not something I want to equip. I wonder if they've made any changes to the way clothing works, like if that's been improved or borked in any capacity. 123 Fahrenheit, know what that translates to? Pretty hot. You wouldn't want to go outside in 123 degree weather. You might like just die. 212 is boiling point. At sea level, of course. Sassy suit, snazzy snoot. It's got some great beats. A lot of Klei games got some really solid music. That's for sure. It's granite. This is totally granite. I want to like just dig this. I don't know. It's kind of irking me being there. At this point, I want to put all of my cold air into the slushy room and then pump it out, which means next door, it's going to have to be abyssalite. We'll be using electrolyzers, pumps, filters, tons of power, and we'll be creating thermally like throttled air that goes into base. We'll be metering everything that goes into the base. This is, of course, by design. If I get some bottle emptiers, we would remove these bottles, but they're constantly delivering the water to the hand sanitizers anyway, so I really don't mind the water just being everywhere. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but it's all good. Hey, Kenshin, how you doing, man? Be able to stay along, have a nice one, Volx. Well, thank you for the booth coins, dude. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it. How you been? They're finally getting the pipes laid. That's good. We're gonna have to dig this out so we can connect. And they did it again! That priority bug, dude. What the heck? That's ridiculously annoying. That is ridiculous. Okay, I think the plan will be to probably like put the separator right here because there's already these natural tiles. Something like that, and I'll have that. So there's gonna be electrolyzers. They will be made out of gold. Along here somewhere. Now, how I want to lay this out, I gotta figure it out. What's up, Viper? How you doing, man? Don't know if I want to bother spacing them. Spacing them is kind of nice because of the max gas pressure thing, but so long as the pumps are working, they're great. I refuse to do the stupid exploit that every single streamer and every single person I see playing the game does with electrolyzers, where you have... Basically, there's like a setup where you have a... you can make one electrolyzer be enough for your entire base. It's stupid. I don't know why they haven't fixed it, but you essentially have it so there's like a gas permeable tile here or here. It's on one of the sides. Then you have poo water at the bottom, a little bit of normal water here, and then the game just never, like, it detects the pressure on this tile, or actually it detects the pressure right here. And with the way water works, this electrolyzer would essentially run forever and never stop. And then it'll put the hydrogen off to the side of your base, like through a corner. It's super simple. I just refuse to do it because I don't know why it's still in the game. I'm surprised they haven't fixed that bug. It's a bug. It's been there for a while. We have starving duplicants. Can we fix that, please? Please? There's food here. Oh, okay, nerd. Dear nerd, food is important. Please deliver the food onto the duplicants, otherwise they will die. What is your calorie intake? You got plenty of calorie, you're fine. Like, just harvest the food and feed the dupes! I need a second farmer. That's what I need. I might switch our artist off of it, actually. Let's check here. Didn't we initially have one of our artists on farming? I think Nerd is that artist, though. I hope you like my gifts, Volx. If you're talking about the bits, dude, I appreciate it, man. You know how to improve the operating time of electrolyzers with automated doors? Yeah, there's things you can do. The game gets laggy enough. The last thing I want to do is have my doors opening and closing high cycle count. I know it's like, it works, but within the confines of the game, I don't want to break the game more than it already is. Who's the other person? Is there a person currently assigned to just being an artist? No, I keep seeing Lynn's hat. Lynn's a groundskeeper, which was admittedly sort of useless. Can Lynn do farming in any capacity? Let me check the... Where are my dupes? Hold on, let me actually check something here. Do you have a passion for that? Quick learner, of course, is helpful, because that stat actually affects this. I don't see anything in here that says you can't farm, so I might make it so Lynn goes off of groundskeeper, which is kind of pointless, to being a farmer. Now, is she, like, capable? Okay, she's a beginner farmer. Now, what can she do? I'm gonna have to change permissions up. Lynn, combat, no. Care, sure. Nobody's cooking. I don't want you doing art. You don't need to research anymore. That's gone. No operating. You will be able to farm, and I'm gonna let you build. Now, that should fix it. The one issue is, I need to enable permissions to let Lynn go in here. That way you can actually do some of the stuff. So we're gonna have 2 farmers now, just to keep up with the crops. We have gophers and things, and they're able to go in here and do stuff, but let's let Nerd go there, and of course my gophers. I never updated that door. What I do is lock 4 electrolyzers in a room with a gas pump and a few Wheezewort, and then pump the oxygen wherever I want to. I mean, the problem is, electrolyzers, once the pressurization is too high, they stop working. It'll say max gas pressure. You need 2 pumps to like 1 electrolyzer to keep up with the output of them. So if you do that, you kind of throttle your electrolyzers and they don't work as efficiently as they could. You got me addicted to Slay the Spire? Hey man, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Raptor. Thank you for the booth coins, dude. Slay the Spire is a lot of fun. It is a heck of a lot of fun. And I will most certainly be playing it later in the stream. And I hope those of you who are here actually stick around to watch some Slay the Spire. It is a lot of fun. It's not like a game that I ever would have looked at and thought, gee, I'm gonna enjoy this. But gee, did I end up enjoying it? It's the same thing with Oni. I didn't really like this genre of game. Then I played it and I'm like, wow, alright, this is not bad. But yeah, Slay the Spire is a lot of fun. Put some ladders here. You know, that should be good enough. We should be able to reach all that crap. Let's just get this water out of here. We haven't really been having any water just spill everywhere in the base anymore. We've kind of taken care of that. I love how the 1 miner hasn't done that job yet. That's kind of cool. And now we have 2 people on farming duty. I suspect we'll have more harvests coming through here. I shouldn't have any problems. Where are you at? Why does it still say you're a groundskeeper? Okay, so that's a texture bug. Look, so it says under their duplicate thing that they're a farmhand, right here. But up in the consumables tab, it says they're a groundskeeper. So, are you a farmer or are you a groundskeeper? Pick a job and stick to it. Exactly. Pseudo, that's one of the biggest problems with electrolyzers. I wish they worked to the maximum efficiency that they could, because if they did, they'd be amazing. More so than normal. Temperature has come down again. It's only transferring through the ladders right now, which is very bad. It'll get better. Is there a way to stop your poop water tank from getting contaminated with slime lung? I haven't been able to get rid of it. Heat and cold kill slime lung, so you could make it so cold in that room that the germs just wouldn't be able to exist. I really don't mind having slime lung and food poisoning in my poo water, because I pump that into my fertilizer makers, and it doesn't matter if the water's clean or not. It kills the germ. So that's what I do. But you can use cold and heat to your advantage there. Daddy Fries, you okay? He just like fell over. He's like, I give up. It's too damn hard. It's too damn hard. I'm having them dig that out so that we can mop that water up there without breaking the tile. And then we'll come up here. So there you go. They've built all this. All I need to do is put that on a main power grid. Have we come through here and started building? Yeah, we have. Give that to my miner. I almost want to switch some jobs up, to be honest, to spread the love around. Just to see if I can, like, increase the overall strength of my duplicate force by leveling them up in each specific job position. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. I don't know if they'll retain any of those stats. I need to look into that a little bit more. Slime lung isn't much of a threat anymore? Oh, absolutely. Slime lung has been... Damn. Okay, I kind of dug that a little too early. Slime lung has been, for the most part, neutered as like a threat. It's a little bit sad. The chlorine's come up and it's killed a layer of my crops. basically telling me that if I don't deal with the CO2 problem, we're gonna have a bigger problem. There's a very easy fix. There's a teensy little bit of poo water in here. Teensy little bit. If I put gas permeable here, I know, gas permeable. I'm opening myself up to these elements over here. Not good. If I do that, it's all right. I'm gonna let the CO2 fall down and just go in this area. Logan, thank you for the 100 purple booth coins, dude. Thank you for the support, man. Can I have caps now? Enough that you didn't get smoked by Volxbot, sure. Thank you, Logan, for the booth coins, buddy. Appreciate it, dude. And Coob, thank you for that host, man. Thank you for the support. How the hell you doing tonight, Coob? What's up, man? I'm just returning to Oni after taking a teensy little break playing some Slay the Spire because all the bugs have driven me mad. How you doing, bud? You're right there, Drac. Like, you guys are actually going to kill Drac? I mean, I could free Drac by letting him dig over here, but let's see if someone gets down here in time. Drac, I don't know. I think your future's looking pretty bleak. I think your future's looking pretty bleak. Oh, hold on. If I move him over here, can he? Don't make me load the save because you guys are stupid. Actually, you guys should have this built in time. Get ready to run, Drac. Get ready to run, buddy. Run, run, run. There's a big old CO2 pit. You can do it. He did it. Oh, now you dig it up. Thanks, whoever did that. Great timing, by the way. All right, Drac lives to see another day. Good job. Now, once I get rid of this water, we're actually gonna have all my CO2 just go away. It's all gone. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I can just send it elsewhere. Why deal with your problems when you can take Bikini Bottom and put it somewhere else? So, like, where is this friggin' water coming from? They're constantly swimming. My dupes are swimming, man. Whatever. It's coming from up here, but I gotta fix this first. It's probably Monica. Probably Monica. The sooner you guys come down here and just mop all of this, the better, because all the CO2 goes bye-bye. There's a big fat biome over here for all the CO2 to go in. Thank you. And let's do an 8 mop job there. Nice. Now that they've finally dug some of this out, we can plan a bit more. 2 of these things would be enough for my colony. However, I want the overhead. I always have the ability to expand, though. Now the plan, let's actually think here. I really do need 2 pumps to 1. So maybe I'd want to space this out a bit better. Probably would. Like, just for example, I'm not going to put it up that high, but like, for example, if I put 2 pumps there, putting 2 pumps here is not the brightest idea. Maybe even lowering the pumps to the bottom floor and putting the electrolyzers in the middle could be a smart idea. Like, I wonder, like, if I put the electrolyzer here, and I put a gas permeable underneath it, the gas goes up, but it gets sucked up by the pump, and the gas goes down, would that be okay? The only thing I need to make sure of is, obviously, these are hooked up to Atmos switches, and they're only pulling at 1,000 grams each, because I don't want to waste them. But you basically need 2 to 1, because pumps do 500 grams a second, and if you look at the electrolyzers, it says it creates 888 grams a second, which means 2 is slightly more than what 1 can produce, but 1 is far too low. The reason we have unreachable food kits today is because there's actually 0 food in the colony. It's all right here. They've been getting by just like on scraps for the longest time, because for whatever reason, my farmers are dipshits, and they just like stop farming for a little bit, and then the food supply is affected. Smart batteries can have tube transport, only charge the batteries if your generators are nearly full. Ah, yeah, that is one idea. That's a good one. There's a lot of cool things I can do with smart batteries in the future. But yeah, that's why they're having food problems. Part of me's tempted just to put a couple meal ice planters up top just to kind of like keep everybody on the up and up. But yeah, these are at 90, 83. They're about to grow. These ones are having body temperature problems. So I think it's time. I really don't want to do what I'm about to do, but I kind of do. I'm just going to slap a Wheezewort in here. It's not going to be in the optimal position, but I got to keep these plants cold. These lights have been heating them up too much. I don't like the temperature. Like, this is why I need the slushy machine, because it's going to thermally control the whole room. And I don't want to do mush bars. Mush bars are god-awful. So if somebody could come in here and just get rid of this, that'd be fantastic. We might legitimately have another, like an actual food scare. Like an actual food scare problem. I don't know what's going on with these dupes. I didn't really want you to do that, but the more I think about it, the more I think I might leave these pumps here. I'm trying to remember the exact design of my last base. Like, did I put 2 pumps directly beside each other, or did I space them out slightly better? I honestly don't remember. I feel like I only had 1 pump over here and then 2 pumps in this room, but that wouldn't make sense. Brian with the sub. Brian, thank you for the sub, dude. Well, welcome to the herd, my man. Get some love and hype up in chat for Brian. Thank you for the support, bud. I certainly appreciate it, dude. Thank you, man. Can we plant this Weezewort now? 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 Please? Please? No, don't build these. We're gonna move these. We're gonna like try something slightly different in this world. This world, I don't even know how long it's destined to exist. It seems to have been having nothing but problems. So I'm gonna like try different things in this world that maybe I wouldn't normally have done. Build some ladders up here. Dig this crap out. Let's shift some things over. Do follow for Volx. Why not using the musher for food? It's awesome. The musher recipe for meal ice. Well, unless you're getting infinite water, it's meh. But I'm not producing a ton of meal ice. I'm actually using the bristle blossoms. It's not that great. It's okay, but you don't need it. It's not to say I couldn't use it, but yeah. Oh, I know React. It's definitely this. This is a problem, for sure. Which is why I've opened this up to let tons of the CO2 in my base leave and have my oxygen levels push the CO2 out of the base. I didn't want to do like a terrarium and I didn't want to do a scrubber, but I'm getting to the point in the game where I think I might want to just slap down a makeshift scrubber to get the stuff out of here, like a skimmer. It's not really worth, but I kind of want to do this. You know? Maybe if I put a skimmer up here, just in case the CO2 level actually got that high, it would be warranted or justified. Here, we'll do this, chat. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get these pumps down that have been meaning to get put down for a while. I will put abyssalite tiles. I like to do this so I never have temperature concerns in the base. And then we just drop off the poo water somewhere else. I don't yet have a proper poop water reservoir. I think Lice Loaf has been nerfed in the update. Well, then I'd actually have to check it. I don't really want to go all the way over there, but that would make the most sense. I already sort of have an establishment for it. Could route it up the side. Here's the problem, though. I don't have that much abyssalite just yet to do the normal way I do things. It's good enough, though. It's good enough, though. Let's put a vent here, and that takes care of that little problem. That is a priority 9 because the game is super busted, and every time I make something, it does it at priority 9, even after I have selected it and unselected it. I don't know what that's about. These things stay 5. Cool. The usual, Unk. Twitch fucked up my message, but sub hype. I've been watching you since you had like 2,000 subs on YouTube when DS was new to you. I watched all your videos and late games and love to see you play more. Love the channel, the chat, and community. Oh, well, thanks, Brian. I appreciate it, dude, and welcome to the streams, man. It's good to have you. Good to have you on the stream. It's good to have some new people coming up to the streams. We're gonna play some Slay the Spire later, Brian. Speaking of new games, a little bit Slay the Spire later tonight. I've been enjoying the crap out of that game. I have been enjoying the crap out of that game. How's the dirt? Oh, we're 107 tons on dirt. We're good on dirt. You guys don't hurry up, you're gonna start dying. Like, you gotta get rid of the meal ice. I'm doing well, Rocker. How you doing, bud? But yeah, the CO2 is going bye-bye. Like, that's not even a problem anymore. There's plenty of room over there. I just think, yeah, let's finally nip this problem in the bud. We'll need to power all this stuff. This does have a slight overhead for power. I can probably get away with using it, but I've got to be cautious. I'm not using conductive wire right now. In my games, I get fucked because of missing geysers. I usually have geysers missing too, and I never find them until like cycle 200. This was lucky. This was stupid lucky. Like, I never get a geyser right there. Never. That's crazy. Brian. The two Brians. Brian and Brian. Brian beat Brian. There's Brian with 2 eyes. So, should I call you Brian? Brian. I'm gonna have to make the distinction and just, like, say it like that. Now, what's going on? You dingles are not doing priority 6s. What on earth? There's only a few people who are allowed in this room, and they are gophers and they are farmers. What on earth are they doing? Let's lower these to 6. This was the food. Okay, now what's going on? Another class? Maybe a little bit of both, Rocker. We'll see. We'll see, dude. Have you integrated the Twitch plugin? Not yet. Not yet. I've actually looked into it, Raptor, but I wanted to play the game myself first and, you know more before I bothered to do that. I want to enjoy the game before I let chat dictate the game, you know? Hey, Jackal, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. You've been having fun with the Dynasty Warriors game? Well, I'm glad to hear, Superwoman. It's good to see you. How you doing tonight? How are you doing, Superwoman? What's that going to be? 360 on the grid? Can we afford it? We can. We're going to have 20 watts to play with. Not a lot. No, we have food coming in. These plants are all about to grow, so the food's not going to be a problem. It looks like it, but it's been constantly enough to keep the colony going. I haven't introduced any new people to the colony in a while. That's probably why it still works. So here's the plan. We're going to switch these up. These become pumps. So it's 2 pumps to each electrolyzer to then go through a filter to send the hydrogen to the slushy machine and a hydrogen to a hydrogen generator for some kind of extra power creation. I'm sorry, Superwoman. A lot going on today. How's the plant food work? I don't know. I don't think it works because I have the planter boxes. I haven't switched over to hydroponics yet. I think once that's done, the farmers will deliver the fertilizer. I just haven't gotten to that yet. Cool kid starving? Oh, it's okay, cool kid. You'll be fine. I'm sure one of the gophers, like Teehee over here, will deliver the food for you. They're already eating the food. They're fine. They're okay. So what are we doing here? You're delivering the abyssalite? Where are my builders coming in at? God, I need you guys to deliver these cables. As soon as we lower the chlorine out of here, we're gonna have a lot more food. A lot more food. What's up, Scout? How you doing? You followed? Well, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it, man. I wonder why this never got deconstructed. I can just, like, tell someone to go up there and do it real quick, just to get it over with. That'd be nice. The builder's gonna come in here and just hammer away the build jobs, I kind of imagine. No, you're running up here for food. But hold on. Where are you running? Where did you get that abyssalite? Was it inside the tile? Did you see that? Farmers bringing the fertilizer normally to every plant, but the fertilizer holds very long. Oh, okay. I haven't been seeing it. You know, I haven't been, like, actually seeing that happen, but alright. Makes sense. Is it an alpha or beta? It's beta. There's a beta branch, and then there's just, like, the normal branch. It's just early access, but there is a beta of that, so there's, like, a test branch similar to how Oni works. I guess you guys are running over here for abyssalite, huh? Yeah, that seems to be the thing. I'll tell you what, this seems to be getting done right away anyway, but the sooner this is done, the better. Let's lower that back down to a 6. I like to have my deoxidizers slightly higher priority. Eventually I'll be getting rid of the deoxidizers, which gets rid of a delivery job. I'll get rid of the hydroponics, I'll add hydroponics, which gets rid of the water delivery jobs, and then my duplicates will be free to do more work. Right now they're spending a lot of time running back and forth. I don't know, Pseudo. I haven't looked into Sleet Wheat just yet. I heard it's pretty good in this update. I'll have to see. Someone's sneezing over there. Why? No, look. Remember how I told them to move the Wheezewort multiple times? They dropped the Wheezewort in this place, and it planted itself. Oh, that's so annoying. That keeps happening. I just want them to bring it back to base so we can use it. Irrigation? Okay, so we need somebody to get on these generators, otherwise we're going to have a food concern. Tell you what, I know this is silly, but I'm going to lower it in a second. Let's get one of our general engineers to run on the hamster wheel here with a priority 9. Oh, hey, you're not an engineer, but go for it. You guys want to go do those things real fast? It's because I elevated this, which means it's higher than the hamster wheel priority. That makes sense. Hey, Gig, how you doing, man? You guys want air, right? If you want air, you're gonna have to do this in the morning. If you don't do this in the morning, you'll suffer. And then I'll laugh at you. Yeah, I see you. I'm watching you sleep. Uh-huh, yeah. You won't be sleeping for... No, you'll have a permanent dirt nap if you don't hurry up. Oh, you guys. Come on. I want my general engineer on this. That's not my general engineer, but alright. As long as we're creating some power, let's go. I'm doing well, Gig. How you doing, bud? I need to get another battery on there. Now that we have this extra Weezword, it seems to be handling the overhead just fine. I'm totally okay with slapping down an extra battery just for lulz. We even have the power there from when we had something else placed. So there you go. That should be a 9 because I have that bug with my priorities still existing. Every time I build, no matter how many times I fix it, it always defaults to 9. It's really annoying. I keep reselecting it to 5, then I come back and it stays there, and then just randomly later it ups it to 5 or ups it to 9 again. That bug won't go away. Super annoying. I'm gonna use fire poles. I used them in my last world. I haven't really built my base around the design of using the fire poles though this time. Last time I very specifically used it in my storage, so probably not at the moment. Irrigation, meaning you need somebody to deliver water to you. Let's lower you back down to a 6. It's unnecessary. Okay, what's going on here? We just finishing up the delivery of Abyssalite? Is that what this is? I would have figured the Gophers would have delivered all that Abyssalite by now, but they're kind of poking. Where does the chlorine come from? There's been multiple chlorine pockets up here in this biome. They fall down. It settles in the bottom of your base. It's not as heavy as CO2, but it's heavier than oxygen, so it settles between CO2 and your oxygen, which is why you see my O2 here, chlorine, and then CO2. My CO2 is going down there, but I'm about to delete all the CO2 with the scrubber, or the skimmer. Admittedly, I should just put it down here, but it'll be enough to free up the plants. It'll be enough. I could also put, like, gas permeable here to suck it out of my water supply, but we're fine. I just need to wait. My dupes are, like, finishing up a couple really important jobs. What are you doing? I guess you're delivering to the plants? Bubble with the sub! Hey, Bubble, thank you for the sub, man! Welcome to the herd, dude! Get some love and hype up in chat for Bubble. Thank you for the support. Bubble, it is appreciated. Thank you, dude. Can you stop putting water right there? Because, like, every time you put water there, the whole CO2 going away thing dies. Yeah, you can freeze the chlorine, but I don't want to freeze it in my base. That, I don't think that'll end too well for me. Or the duplicants. I don't think they're going to like that. It'll be a little too cold for them. Hey, they did deconstruct this. It took them an hour or 3, but whatever. Let's get those pumps put down. So that'll be roughly 1,700 grams a second of air between the two of those. That's rough. It's not exact. 2 people starving. Yeah, there's food, I think. Yeah, there's food. Don't make me make the thingamabobber to feed you guys. I think I might have to. The mealwood's growing. I really don't have to make I really don't want to have to do this. But, like, food has been a problem for so long in this world, no matter what I do. I have not added new duplicants. And I have had I had a food surplus. Like, randomly, they decided to not do the job needed, and they all started having food problems. Honestly, unless I slap down a micro musher, like now, I think we're going to have people start starving. I legitimately think people will start starving. My duplicants are inept. They are inept. Here makes the most sense, but there is there's a painting. They're probably gonna die already. Might have to load a save. Green blob by the Weezworks, it's fertilizer. It is fertilizer from the fertilizer maker thingy in the farm station in the middle. Come on. Okay, so put that there. I'm probably gonna have the bug where it's priority 9. If you look here, none of these are selected. Like, do you see this? None of those are highlighted. And then when I click on it, you'll see how it's highlighted. It's like a bright 5. Like, just by default, it seems to always do 9, no matter what I set it to. And it keeps randomly coming back. It's really annoying. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I don't know if anybody here is able to cook under the jobs menu. I don't think I have anybody assigned to it. But I'm about to just start cranking out mush bars for the lulz. Who's the best cook here? You guys each have a 1? Nerd, can you cook? Cook errands. We'll perform cook errands. So, Nerd, you're gonna have to be the chef. Like, Unless food gets produced now, someone's gonna starve. I full well think Cool Kid's gonna die. That or potatoes. Like, someone's about to die. Priority 9's and it's just not getting done right away, even though storage is centralized. Enjoy your food, Blurry. Post pictures in the Discord. Post pictures of the food. So let's check what Lice Loaf does, because some people are suggesting it. Let's see. I heard they nerfed it, but I want to look at it. Meal lice 1,200. It requires 1,200, and you get 1,700. All right. So wasting 50 kilograms of water, which, you know, in the beginning is okay because you're given some. It looks like making meal lice is all right. Exclamation point social for the Discord link. I highly suggest anybody who's watching the stream and you want to get notifications for stream, you join the Discord. That's where everything's posted. If I ever cancel a stream, that's where it gets posted. Sleet wheat grain. But yeah, making Lice Loaf would work. Now, I'm not using primarily Lice Loaf, though. That's the thing. What I'm going to do is crank out some quick little mush bars, just to kind of save the people. Now, I'm hoping somebody who can do the job does it. They just delivered food. Hopefully the person who's starving actually ends up being the one who eats it. Drac is eating it. Drac is not somebody who's starving. Therefore, Drac will probably eat this food and kill a dupe. You're going to see someone starve, and it's because Drac stuffed his face before the person who was starving did. What a savage. What a bully. Welcome back, Potatoes. You actually might die here in a second, Potatoes, because somebody took food that you needed. AKA, Drac took food that you needed. Now Daddy Fries is taking food that you needed. I sincerely hope they update it so you can either pick who you want to eat food, or you can, or by default, the hungriest person eats first. That would be neat. Not being able to do that kind of sucks. Now, Tyrannical just picked up food. Tyrannical's not starving. The two people the hungriest have not eaten anything yet. Basically, they're sabotaging each other. Cloud, thank you for another 100 boof coins, man. It's insane, dude. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Come on. Someone who needs it, get the food. It's Cool Kid now. He's starving. He has 200 kcal. Hold on, let's see here. He's running. I gotta get him off the generator if he wants to live. Now you are running to go get the food. You just ate. You have 1,800 kcal. This kid has 200, and you're prioritizing food. Tyrannical, get up out of here. You're gonna kill poor Cool Kid. Cool Kid, Cool Kid. If you don't eat now, you're dying. Cool Kid. Cool Kid. If you don't eat now, you're dying. Cool Kid! You dumbass! Eat food! Epic's just... Are you taking the food? Bro, the food's right here. I need you to eat. Look at, he refuses. He refuses. He wants to... He's just doing it out of spite. Daddy Fries. Fuck you, bro. You gotta eat, man. This is what I'm talking about that I don't like about Oni. Rimworld would have something, right-click, eat food. Oni's like, lol. 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 I see your problem and I raise you a haha, our AI is smart enough to do it itself. We're not gonna let you do it. You're like, come on. Cool Kid's dead. Like, legitimately, this kid's dead and there's nothing I can do about it because I can't put food in his butt. No, that's right. You ever see that episode of South Park where, Tyrannical! Fuck off! Oh my god. I think I need to tell everybody who's hungry to run away first, and then tell Cool Kid to eat it. Like, there is nothing that I can do to fix this, other than load the save and crank out food. Oh, I know. They immediately do that. That's exactly what I'm saying. I read. They immediately do that. So, like, if I told him to go here, and then I told Tyrannical, and I told Daddy Fries, and, like, basically what I would have to do here is tell every dupe who's doing something to do something else in an effort to get the one guy I want to eat to eat. How cumbersome is that? Moving to location. Like, will you eat now? Nope. Nope. Going to eat. disable all of his jobs. You can edit the food permissions. That's actually a decent idea. Toggle all food permissions wide. Let's see here. Cool kid. It's probably too late. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably too late because he only has 143 kcal. Cool kid. You stupid motherfucker. Nope, Potatoes, who doesn't even have the ability to eat that food, is eating that food. I hate this game! This update is the worst! Yeah, you need more control. Yeah, there's so many fucking problems in this game right now, and it actually infuriates me. You could just kill. I don't want to kill him. I'm offering him the solution to live, but the game doesn't even let him live. Like, the game doesn't want to let me feed him. The game wanted him to die. Ah! Shoenet. It was the day the game released fully. This is not an early branch of the game. This is when Occupational Upgrade fully released. So, like, don't blame the save so much as we need to blame the people making the game. Fix their shit. Of course not, but come to eat as far... Wait, of course not, but he will come to eat as far as he is... What do you mean, React? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what you're saying. Lord, thank you for the host, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Maybe we can crank out enough food here to save them this time. We'll see. This is buggier than the preview branch. I played the preview branch, and the preview branch played really nicely. There were a couple quirks, but I figured them out. But this update has been weirder than the preview branch. That's kind of weird, but hey, man, that's why the game works. As soon as he starts any work, he will go to the going to eat anything because he's hungry. I don't know. I did what I could there to get him to eat. I don't know. Like everybody ate besides him. Currently, Potatoes and Cool Kid are the hungriest people. Right there. Right there. Cool Kid has food now. This is good. The only other person we need to concern ourselves with is Potatoes. As long as Potatoes gets the food, we're all right. Now, this thing is done and ready, right? Yeah. All I gotta do is power this bad boy. I do have to be very mindful, though. I have the Micro Musher selected. The Micro Musher is putting extra strain on the grid. It'd be too much. Disable airlock to trap him. We're okay. We should be good now. Potatoes had more kcals. Yeah, Potatoes is eating. But Cool Kid had the lowest amount of food layer, lowest amount of calories out of anybody. He was the one who was most desperately in need of food, but like everybody else was eating food. So we should be all right. We should be all right. That was just like the weirdest, I don't know, slew of things. What do we have here? 860 because of the power. We did just produce a bit of food. Tell you what. Don't make any more. Don't make any more, and let's connect this up. I think we're still all right. I know it says the load on the circuit's high, but that's not with every machine running. With this going, we're sucking CO2 out of the base, which means we're pulling the O2 down, and we should be freeing up these plants. How do you be a dupe again? If you're a sub, what you are, you just do ! dupe, and it puts you in the drawing. If I take a new dupe, I randomly roll with the bot, and it selects a person. Damn, Saleski, how you been? I'm Volx sipping right now, chat. It's pretty tasty. There you go. We have saved the starving dingles. The starving dingbats are alright. They will live for better or for worse. They will live to see tomorrow. Whether or not my duplicants deserve to see tomorrow is an entirely different discussion. However, they're alright. Now these are wired up, or well, they're plumbed up. They will need proper wires. I have to figure out what I'm doing in regards to gas filtration with all of these pumps. Each pump can only handle optimally each filter can only handle 2 pumps optimally. So I mean, something like this would suffice. And so what we would do would be like, let's pump all the gas into that, all the gas into that. Probably don't want to go around that way. It might cause like a bit of a restriction. Let's cancel the gas pipes here. This will be hydrogen. I don't know where my hydrogen's going currently. It'll be to a generator, and it'll also be to this machine. I need to figure out like how I'm splitting that up. This will be oxygen, or anything else, but eventually it'll only be air. So then the gas bridge, it's gonna be a little bit messy looking, but then the gas bridge, we'll get it over to the room, and then boom, that's where it needs to be. So now I need to do something similar to this. Like we got our input here. I probably want to give like more room. Probably want to do something convoluted like this. And then yet again, hydrogen. I can do another gas bridge if this is the way I go about it, which is probably, yeah, that actually makes sense because that connects into here. And oxygen will be every other output, which connects to this. This is a double oxygen line. That doesn't make sense, does it? Well, it could work. It could work. I was extremely busy getting college, figuring out financial issues and schoolwork. Finally able to be here streams again, though. That sucks, man. Well, it's good to see you again, though, buddy. It's good to see you, dude. So, there's not going to be that much air, right? I don't... maybe. I probably want these separated. Just to err on the side of caution. Okay, so right here, I know this is confusing. These two lines are a good air. This line right here is hydrogen. It's all filtered. It's all fine and dandy. It's a little bit messy. That's just kind of the nature of these things. And then I need to figure out how to get my hydrogen over here and hydrogen get over there. Why don't you use the debug to delete those tiles? I'll probably end up doing that. I'll probably delete the tiles that are in here. It doesn't really matter so much that these tiles connect to this slushy machine and then this room. That's fine. I don't like the restrictions they give you with these tiles. I probably will do it. One of the biggest reasons I haven't done it is because when you do debug mode, it reveals the map for a split second, and every machine that might be underwater, or every machine that's like in existence in these little ruin set pieces, becomes revealed, and you get a bunch of error messages at the top left saying like machines are flooded. That's a very common and annoying problem. But now what we need to do is power these things all up with conductive wire, which this is going to be a mess. So we get 2,000 watts to play with. We got 2,000 watts. We got 480. There's plenty of energy here. We're all right. Let's just hook each one of these things up. We're needing to create a ton of power to keep up with this. But there you go. I realize that's kind of convoluted and messy, but hey, it's a start. That is how we will create our air, and it is how we will, yeah, it doesn't make sense you can't delete these without debug, but I've been saying that since they released it. Unless they have some plan for these ruin set pieces, I dislike this. This is obsidian. It's not neutronium, but I cannot break it. I don't like that. But hey, they're gonna go through here. They'll do their thing. They'll build. They'll get this kind of started. They'll get the foundation there. I'll need to put my temperature sensors and switches and all the regulatory crap in here. We'll be all right. I already have done the oxygen output going in the middle there. I have air here, and well, I had air going over to the side. I don't think I want to do that. I want to have them jointed up. There. Might change that slightly, but that's good. It looks like an algebra equation. It gets complicated just because I try to keep it compressed. I try to keep it condensed, for better or for worse. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, now the chlorine's come down a bit, and these plants have started working, but this skimmer's not getting any more CO2. Why are you making messes? There's a bathroom right here. It says it's out of order, but it doesn't have the texture. Ugh, I hate my duplicates. Guys, fix your bathrooms, you dingles. Why are you guys peeing everywhere? Like, this says it's working. Awaiting material delivery. Dirt. Somebody delivered dirt to it. I have 2 gophers, for Christ's sake. Since window equations look like spaghetti. Hey, man, to some people... Oh, that's why! Because this bug exists! Fucking Klei! Okay. There's a bug, and I keep saying it every time I build something. It defaults, no matter what I select it to priority 9. Every time. Which meant that they didn't do the basics down here, and then they all peed because of a bug. bugs! Ree! There's a lot of food there, though, so we're good. We're good there. I guess that's a positive. Ugh. Hey, well now they can go pee. Now they can go pee. Have at it, guys. Go pee, go poop, go do your thing. I was wondering why they were all doing this job right away and everything was going hunky-dory and it was all, like, they just did it right away. I'm like, yeah, man, look at them go. They're doing work. Oh, it's because they did it at a priority 9 when I never told them to do it at a priority 9. Ugh. Yeah, it's probably this world. It's probably the save file, to be honest with you, why that bug is happening, but it's super annoying. Why not lavatory? Haven't gotten around to it. I don't have the power, and I didn't bother plumbing everything up. Not until I get my O2 situated do I really want to mess around with that. And I get a proper power supply that's not coal. I usually wait for my bathrooms. You don't need to have fancy bathrooms early on. I see a lot of people's runs end because they're like, oh my god, I gotta get rid of my outhouses. Outhouses aren't bad. Outhouses aren't bad. They're not great, but they're not like something I think you need to really rush for right away. I think I'm gonna put the skimmer down to the bottom now. There's just so much chlorine in the base currently that it makes sense. Drondia with a sub-gift to Saleski. Pog Champ. Drondia, thank you for a sub-gift to Saleski. Saleski, welcome back to the herd, buddy. Some love and hype up in chat for Drondizzle. Drondia coming in big. Thank you, Drondia. You crazy. You crazy, Drondia. Anywho, let's just pump the water there and connect into this line. Sever all of these. We're just getting rid of the old. Out with the old and with the new. And this will make sure that all of my plants work all of the time. See, look at that. Do you see how I did a deconstruct job, and then I did a build job, and then the build job's 9, but the deconstruct's 5? That wasn't by design. That's just like this bug coming in strong. Whatever, I'll make it a 9. You fix the bathrooms. Ugh. Ugh. And the reason I didn't put it right here is the water keeps coming down. Didn't want to do that. Starvation, it really doesn't affect me right now. As soon as I open this door, still get food. Might be a day early to me, but I know it's worth it. Feels birthday, man. Lobster coming in with 10 months of resubbing. Lobster, thank you for the 10 months, bud. Welcome back to the herd, dude. When did the water glitch into there? Welcome back to the herd, Lobster. Get some love and hype up in chat for Lobster. Thank you, man. How you doing tonight, Lobster? I'm seeing a lot of ladder dancing over there. That was weird. Might as well make those ladders so you can build the things here. They should be able to build this to the wall, but I don't know if we'll be able to reach that. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's why the water was there, because the pipes were there. That makes sense. It's kind of weird that I got glitched into the tile, though. Okie doke, here we go. Goodbye, CO2. What's going on there? Why did the machine stop working? Okay, I'm like, why did the machine stop working? 'Cause power. Now the gophers, can you come in here and get the food that we have tons of? Because you can see we pulled the chlorine down. All of the mealwood planters are working now, which is a lot of food, which is fantastic. You guys want to mop that? That'd be awesome. This thing is old and useless. Get rid of all that garbo. Sweet. Now the chlorine will settle about somewhere here. All the CO2's gone, and now the food shortage should kind of just disappear. And I should be able to focus more on the fancy O2 creation. What's up, Athena? You never played it, but the game looks cool. The game's cool. The game's a lot of fun. But I will never lie to someone and say it is flawless and not full of bugs. The game is still early access. And with this patch, I have been running into bug after bug, and it's been driving me insane. I've been playing since the game came out, early access, like the day of, and I love it. But for some reason, it might be my world. My world might be glitched. There are so many weird things happening that I cannot explain. And it is, like, infuriating. It gets, like, really annoying really quickly. Okay, can we sweep up some of this garbage? There's a lot of items down there that I've been seeing for a while. Holy shit. I don't know if you saw that, but as soon as I did the sweep job, watch. It gets laggy. How many items are down here?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah! Oh my god. Quest's alt with a tier 3. Quest's alt totes not quest with the tier 3 sub for 3 months. Oh, hey, look, folks, no Quest has been here a while, too, but seriously, thanks for the hours of amusement. Thank you, Quest, for the tier 3 big boy sub again. Welcome back to the herd. Get some loving hype up in chat for Quest Salt. Thank you, Quest. I appreciate it. Oh, God. If you guys enjoy the stream, you can be like Quest and you can sub, too. I appreciate that support. It means a lot. Thank you, Quest. Goodbye, chlorine. Hello, plants. And with that being said, it'll get the chlorine and CO2 away from the deoxidizer, and we're going to create more oxygen. When seed auto-generates as jockstrap. Lol. My world seed's 0. We plugged the seed in, but apparently the seed was too long, so we got like this really messed up thing. Thankfully, they're doing some of these jobs now, which is pretty cool. They do kind of have to go around a little convolutedly. I guess I can get away with placing ladders here. There's no structures that are going to get in the way. Oh boy, that priority 9 bug coming in strong. Coming in strong. What is that sub noise? Only on the tier 3 do we get the oh yeahs. The tier 3, we get the gasm sounds. I wouldn't find it too annoying to me. Wouldn't find what too annoying? The bugs? When you've put... How many hours have I played Oni now? 369 hours. Nice number. Yeah, and you deal with as many bugs, you get a little, you get a little miffed. Hypothermia. Oh, it's no biggie. You're fine. Okay, I'm gonna break these tiles to get rid of the water that's like glitched through them. It looks really weird. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. Can we do this? Yeah, legit have 369 hours. I'm not even making that up. I just looked on Steam. Buggiest update of Oni you've experienced so far? No. Tubular Upgrade, the preview, but they said, to be fair, they said it was going to be buggy because they were working on optimizations. I guess if you count updates that they haven't said that there would be bugs in, or if you, I guess if you count updates they haven't explicitly said there'd be bugs in, this one would be, definitely. This is ridiculous. I actually quit Oni the other time I streamed it an hour and 30 minutes into the stream because it was too buggy. So where do those optimizations go? The optimizations are still there. It's still pretty smooth. We're 117 cycles in playing on full speed with a base as big as my base currently is. And this is smooth. This is not laggy. This is not laggy. This is actually kind of nice. Previously the game usually would have bugged out about 100 cycles, would have got choppy. Definitely. Okay, they're thankfully still doing this whole thing. They might have some problem reaching those, though. They can stand here, reach this, but... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's gonna be, like, all unreachable. He came up here and then just turned around. Good job, dude. Give him some mop orders. And let's start chipping away at these resources down here. There appears to be a lot. No, the lag monster's definitely not gone. It's been... Oh, hey, look at that. We need some algae. Good thing we have tons of it. It's been tamed slightly, but it's definitely not gone. Come over here and dig up some of these big old pockets of algae. We've been on borrowed time, which is why we're working toward the electrolyzers. We've been using algae since the beginning, and it only lasts so long. I do have quite a few big pockets that I can tap into, though. There's even, like, you know, some over here, for example, and I'll mooch off of that supply. There's a big old pocket here, and there's a lot of algae. Hey, Daddy Fries. Might I suggest you don't do that? Let's see, can you dig your way to freedom? That is called teleportation, Daddy Fries. Stop doing that. He actually can't dig that out. Good job, Daddy Fries. I could save you by letting you deconstruct this tile. I could save you. Okay, go be free. I love when they jump up like that. That's some bullshit. Suffocating. You're fine. Wow, you're really slow for a duplicant. You must have anemia or something. Just keep digging the stuff out. There you go. There's some algae. There's some more borrowed time. We can always do a couple more ladders up here and have our duplicates kind of just, you know, dig to the sides. That'll buy us a lot of time. Nice. We're still working on this. We're getting there. I want to make sure that this is all thermally controlled. This is all going to be very specifically, like, gauge temperature air that goes in the base. Old bug when you destroy water building tiles over there, that's fixed. When you put a tile on water, it displaces the water instead of deleting it like it used to. You do, however, delete gases when you build tiles on them. They never fix that. There are still quite a few mass loss bugs. Let's do all of this, like, now. Yeah, you need to be able to dig that out, too. It'll save you, but it'll dupe your life goals to death, pretty much. Keep running out of food with the new update. As long as you get your planter boxes down, you'll be okay. You just gotta have quite a few of them. I've been having some problems, but it's on my own end. I haven't been using the microbe musher, and I haven't been using the ideal plants, but that's because I'm saving it for later. I know I can get by with this, but they definitely nerfed mealwood big time in this update, which I'm okay with. It needed to be changed. So these are filtered for hydrogen. This is accessible, right? Does not say unreachable. Alright, good. Any plans other than the electrolyzers you got there? I'm gonna have probably more electrolyzers on this side eventually. We just haven't gotten there yet. Let's keep the abyssalite train going here. So block that off, would you? Block that off. This is all abyssalite. This is already kind of serving the purpose that I wanted to serve. Food shortage? Ah, we got plenty of food. What you talking about? What's going on here? Ah, okay. Now they'll have access to all that stuff. I'll very likely use coal to sort of start this. The CO2 can fall down here, that's fine. We've got a way of dealing with all the CO2 in the base. Man, look at that chlorine. It looks like a lot, but it's very low pressure. It's because my algae ran out. We stopped making new air. I've been at 0 kcal since like the beginning, mind. It's fine. My food comes in about as fast as it's consumed. That's kind of how it's been going in this world. This world has been super buggy, and I haven't been having a lick of fun playing it. And that sucks to say. I've been playing a lot of this game, but this world's been driving me insane. I kind of want to make a new world. I might do that next stream. We'll see. We'll see. There's just been bug after bug with it. That'll get dug up. That'll get built pretty much right away. This... Oh! I need Atmo switches. That is very true. I would like Atmo switches. I think I'll do one up there and one down here. And then let's just link these bad boys up. I'm not going to hook up the electrolyzers. I don't really see a need. Hook those up. Alright, I think you'll have a good one, man. Food's in there. Yep, that's growing. That's all about to come in anyway. Okay. Skimmer has dealt with it, and the deoxidizer should slowly but surely push everything out. Put you back on 6 like you're supposed to be. Cool. Cool. I'll be set. I don't know if I'm going to send an alert quest. You just got to pay attention. I'll be switching soon here. Activate if above 1,000 grams. That is the pressurization that I like to do. Each gas pump does 500 grams a second, so effectively 1,000 grams because I have 2 pumps. And I don't want them running full throttle all the time, otherwise they kind of waste power and they sort of back up the system. So I want to make sure they pump big gas packets. That's the whole plan here. We need a hydrogen generator, which I might just throw over here. And then we need to have as many pumps as we have here in this room because we need to pump all this air out. Now, how did I do this in my last world? I gotta remember. I had a gas valve and I have a gas shutoff. The shutoff was tripped by a temperature sensor in the room, right? Hold on, let me look at this and just think for a second here. Temperature sensor, thermosensor. So I'll put a thermosensor right there. That's fine. The gas valve is going to meter. I think I had the gas valve into the... No, I had the shutoff going into the valve. So this here is my hydrogen line. So this has got all my hydrogen. I might jump this pipe and jump that pipe. So it goes into the shutoff, or I'm sorry, the valve, into the shutoff. Or did I do it back the other way? I think I did. Well, considering I'm building it this way, I need to place the shutoff first. So the input at the bottom, the gas valve here. So 1,000 gram packets come in. I'm gonna shut it off, and then I meter only... No, I was right. I was right. I want the valve here, I want the shutoff there, and I only want to allow... probably 100... No, probably 10 grams a second. I think. So that hooks up here. We can delete that one. So the way this is going to work, hydrogen's going to come in at 1,000 grams. When the temperature is correct, we shut it off, right? We shut this, we completely shut it off. And anything that's still in here is going to get requested at 10 grams a second. I think that's how I did it in my last world. I might be misremembering. We'll see. Oh, look at that. The bug with priority 9s exists. Let's fix it. Gotta lower that. Oh, this precious mealwood coming in. Ah, I like to see it. Oh, I like to see it. You're awaiting material delivery algae. We do still have algae, but we are out, dude. We are freaking out. This is more important than any build job right now. Get that algae pocket. Whatever happened to the algae here? We got it? We got it. Let's dig on over. Let's dig on over. Grab that. Grab some of that. I realize those are priority 9 jobs, but that's very important that we don't run out of algae. That isn't the hydrogen line? You're right, but I didn't mean to connect it, because the hydrogen line's coming over here. Wasn't intended to go that way, but I'm going to jump this line, come over and jump that line, hook it with bridges. Hey, Bucko, what's up? Algae, where are you at? Algae 1,700? Yeah, it's going up. It's going up. You get that algae. You get... No, you're not done. You're not done. Finish digging that algae so I can give the new order for the morning. There you go. Oh, God. Book girl, you just jumped in. They're here. You gave them 2 seconds to respond to you. Book girl, so demanding. So very demanding, chat. Chat, everybody say hi to Book girl. I think we're alright. I think we're alright. What's the algae at? 2.5k? Yes! 2.5. Okay. Air. Did they ever deliver? They delivered. So now, this is going to push the chlorine down. It'll pressurize it. It's all going to go down here. Of course, any CO2 will go to the bottom first because that's heavier. It all makes sense. Now I don't mind you guys coming over here and doing this job. So do the building. Do the building. Let's do our gas bridges. As long as it stays in this building, I don't mind it not being abyssalite. So we're going to jump that line. And I can't do this, so what I might have to do is, like, move the O2 line a little bit. I don't know if I want to do that, but I might. So, like, what I could do is come up, delete this. Yeah, it's not going to do what I want it to do. That's not going to do what I want it to do. I'll have to rethink this slightly. If a non-subscriber type Volx sip, will that still trigger the counter? Nope! Because the command itself is only subscribers, Boomy. That is how that command works. Book girl. She's like, I swear I'm not demanding. As she proceeds to demand things. It's all good, Book girl. Just tease them. So I'll set you to 1,000. Would love to sweep up all this garbage. I can't remember. I think I have this flipped. Yeah, I definitely have this flipped. I don't know why, like, I just can't remember this right now. But I'm pretty sure it went into the shutoff, because then it stopped taking anything new, and then the valve itself metered the 1,000 or the 100. I think it was 10 gram packets. I'm gonna have to break those. I don't like that. I don't want to run into any trouble there, so I'm gonna move it and probably raise them up just a smidge, just to avoid any kind of like piping restrictions that I'm gonna end up having here. So then we can have, is it playing? Yeah, it's playing. So what we can do is, now we can properly jump over with the bridge, like that, and then connect up in two. And we'll flip them. Clown, thank you for the boof coins, bud. Appreciate it, dude. What is that twisty machine with the frost? That is the slushy machine. Because I refuse to say anti-entropy thermo-nullifier every time someone asks. I call it the slushy machine. You give it hydrogen, it creates super cold air around it. It cools off everything near it. So what I like to do is I like to put all my air in the room, cool it off to a very specific temperature, and then pump it to my base, so my entire base stays a very consistent temperature. You can also use it to cool down air, like ridiculously so, than cool machines, and You can use it just to straight up cool machines, like you can put the machines in the room with it. There's all kinds of really cool things you can do with it. That was not a pun that I intended, but you get the point. It was not intentional. Not intentional. That gas pipe needs to go bye-bye. Okay, so what we got here is into the shutoff, into the valve, and then down into the slushy machine. That is the current plan. Probably not going to make that line that far, though. Ever seen it? It's been in the game for, what, like 2 updates now? I think it's been 2 updates. You have one of the slushy machines in your office? Oh, shiny, one of those above my head right here where I stream. that'd be awesome. I love cold air. I love the cold. We need the automation wire. Or actually, I want the automation wire hooked up here. So the automation wire is connected to the temperature sensor to the shutoff. So when it's too cold, I shut it off and we stop creating cold air. We stop sending the cold air into base. We don't want to like over chill my base. That's the idea behind it. Okay, that connects there, and we can just go straight down along the side. I'm actually going to delete those just so I can free up any kind of piping mess that ends up needing to go here. It's a lot of spaghetti. It's delicious spaghetti. It is delicious spaghetti. Hey, pressurization's doing way better now where it matters. That's good. That's good to see. Very good. And we still have an overhead of algae. However, it would be a smart idea to go find tiny pockets like this and mooch off of them. So why don't we do that? Igneous rock. Let's actually start here. Jump up. I'm just going to build the ladders all the way up to the top. And then, like, dig over. But we will need yet another ladder here so we don't fall. Just so they can take all that algae. That should work. There's still more here, too, we can mooch off of. I guess, like, I could tell them to take that and take that. Kind of base you strive for. You should see some of my other good bases. I've been saying it a lot today. This world's super bugged. There's something about it, it's broken. I don't know what it is. My dupes refuse to do things I tell them to do. But I've had some really big, like, just absurdly obnoxious bases that, I don't know, it lags the crap out of the game because they're so big and there's so much stuff going on. They probably can't reach that machine. They can reach the bottom, but I don't know if they're going to be able to reach this machine. Maybe a ladder would be a good idea? Jamer, thank you for the bits, dude. Why wouldn't you want your colony? I want my colony to be cold. Not too cold. If you make it too cold, you kill your crops. Then you make your dupes sick. There's a very specific temperature, if you look at the temperature overlay, that your dupes strive for. Temperate's what they want. The green is what you want. When you see warm, you're okay. When you see hot, you're approaching a uh-oh. And of course, the opposite. When you see chilled and cold, then you get some uh-ohs. Zespid with the Prime sub. Zespid, thank you for the Prime sub, dude. Welcome to the herd, my man. Thank you for the support. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Your game does that with priorities too? Maybe it's just the game then. I don't know. Some people were saying they didn't have any problems with the update. Other people were saying they were. I don't know. Something with this update seems off. And it's kind of disheartening, honestly. But, yeah. How cool will it need to be for Bristle Blossoms? It's, what? It is 41 to 86. So I got 45 degrees to work with, which is quite a window. And that window is very acceptable to duplicants, so they like that temperature. So it's pretty much your temperate, whatever your temperate is, regardless if you're using Fahrenheit or Celsius or Kelvin or whatever is considered temperate is about what you want your plants, or what you want for your plants. Why haven't they done this yet? What's going on here? Are they wigging out with priorities, or are you coming up here to work? Am I what, Leppy? Are they not going up there because of air? That was weird. Alright. You can dig above your tier if you have a tier 1 digger. I have somebody who's maximum mining level. I do not want 1,000 grams. What I want is 10. And the reason for that is, once this shuts off, there's still going to be 1,000 gram packet in here, and I do not want to overwhelm the slushy machine. I think that's what we want to do. Hey, Snowy. you doing, bud? So the automation's there. The power is there. We just need to turn on the power. We need to turn on the lights, so to speak. We need to button the room up and close it off. I do need to sweep all the garbage out of there, or at least I'd like to. I don't want all this stuff here. And now what I gotta do is start putting pumps in this room and tie them to atmo switches and things like that. And then we gotta start delivering water, which is not going to be a problem. Speaking of, let me check my geyser. The temperatures come down. Now there is a problem with this setup. It's the initial setup. There's actually too much water, I think. But it should start working better soon, once I pump some of that water out. What's up, Sophie? How you doing? We're very likely going to turn debug on. Are you sure this priority remembering isn't intentional? Because I love it. I switch. This is not intentional. Watch. This is like unintentional. It made that a 5. For some reason, it keeps making my ladder jobs or my build jobs priority 9, even when I have selected priority 5. Priority 5 will be selected, and you'll check, and it'll be a 5. But I'll come back a little bit later, and it keeps putting it on 9. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It won't remember. I don't know. It's been a little strange. I'll use temp shift plates later. There's a very specific reason this wasn't working. There's actually an extra layer of water on here that's not supposed to be there, because there was more water on top of the geyser when I made this design than the geyser would actually bring the water level up to. Which means technically, this water is where my cursor is, and that sculpture is not touching the air. Yeah. The shutoff has no power cable? Oh, I know. I didn't finish it all up, but yeah, I gotta hook that up. But there you go. There's a lot of things I still need to do here. I might just put like temporary cold gens over here. The CO2 will of course fall down into the base, and as it does that, it'll get dealt with my skimmer. That's all fine and dandy. But eventually we'll have natural gas power and it'll be prim and proper. Got plenty of coal. There's tons of coal to dig up. My hatches have been busy eating. Everything seems to be working all right. It looks like what we're running into here is an oxygen problem. They're kind of running up here doing a bit of a job and then they turn tail, which means they're not doing this very efficiently. I need to... Maybe I could open the door, let some of the air up and out. I think that'd be a decent idea. Temporarily, let's leave the door on auto. Or, I'm sorry, on open. Let's open it now. I'll lower the priority. Putting some water to your base will fix it. I know. I gotta turn the pump on. I just haven't done that yet. I haven't needed it. I have plenty of water. I'm alright on water for the moment. No worries there. Remember, we took a bunch of the water the geyser had right here out early. It's all good. It's not like one of those pressing things. Not with like... Not how pressing oxygen and food is at the moment, because those are the things that we haven't really normalized quite yet. Let's make this a 9. Lower that back down to a 5. Yeah, they are sweeping it. They're doing all right. I don't know if I really even needed to let... Oh god, they just dropped an item all the way down the ladder. I don't know if I even need to really let that open. They seem to be doing half decent here. Just get all this garbage out of here. I just don't want the clutter in there. It's a little bit messy. But we need a hydrogen generator. So what we've got here, we've got a maze of stuff. We're delivering hydrogen to the slushy machine, which is what we want. But we're not delivering hydrogen to a generator. And I don't want to put the generator right here because the thought was I'd probably mirror this design on this side to have even more air production. Do a quick fire pole so they don't suffocate as much. The amount of time it would take to do that, though, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it, you know? I think it's okay just leaving that open and letting the air come up. I think we're all right. But yeah, I gotta put a generator in here. And how do I want to do it? Because what's gonna happen is hydrogen comes through this line, and because it comes through this line and then it hits a bridge. Bridge always has priority. That bridge will always send gas over here. Whenever there's an overflow, then it sends it to the generator, which I guess is okay. Because then maybe I could just split the line, or I guess I could just mooch off of this and put a generator. I guess that'd be all right. I guess we can do that. Let's do that. Hydrogen generator, I'll give you a reasonable high ceiling, and I'll probably put a single Wheezewort in there with you. That seems to do the trick. There's the plan. I'm looking right past it. I keep scrolling past the hydrogen generator. Put it here. I'm gonna give me a Wheezewort. Always keeps it plenty cool. And then we wall it up. You, sir, can have some hydrogen. You can have any extra hydrogen. That'll work. We'll need to plug it in. Backfeed it into the system just to power it. That's pretty cool. Straight up. And I'll wall it off because I don't want any of the heat coming out. I could put the slushy machine in there, but I gotta remember, if I put it in that room, then the slushy machine has to also cool that, not just my air. And it might take it too long to keep the air coming back. Couldn't you decrease your travel times up and down with the pole? You could, but this is... You gotta remember all that time spent building versus just a little bit of sweeping. I don't know if I really want to commit to that. Who mastered their job? Lynn finally got better at being a farmer. PogChamp. Let's up you to a better farmer. Yay! So, hey, look at this, guys. Food has gone up. Some clappers are needed. Some easy claps. You know, that's good. Food's been a problem for a while, but now it's going up. It's pretty good. What's up, official? How you doing? No smart battery with the generator? You mean the hydrogen generator? These things will be on like their own little battery grid somewhere else. This isn't by any means done. Poles cost quite a bit. Yeah, they are. They are very expensive. If you actually look at the material cost for a pole, it's 100 refined, or not refined, 100 raw metal each pole. So I have 20k right now. 20k iron. If I make this an entire pole, I just lost 6k iron. It's a lot of iron. it's a lot of iron, admittedly. But yeah, I can eventually put some of the stuff on smart batteries. I don't have a battery bank set up yet. Not yet. We haven't gotten there. Not quite yet. I'm just trying to clean up the mess and scooch some things around. We'll get there. It's just gonna take a little bit. Can I reach this tile? Yeah, I should be able to reach that once they build the tile here. They're building. It's probably... Oh, it's at a 5. All right, so they're actually doing priorities the way I want them to do it now. We've kind of normalized, which is good. It's not setting it to an absurdly high priority 9. And hey, like I said, like I wanted, all the O2 is pushing the chlorine back down where it belongs. So the chlorine's kind of working its way out of my base. We're sort of just muscling the chlorine out, which is good. And can we finally get rid of this water that's here? I don't think it's coming from anywhere other than the old geyser water. Yes, sir. All I got to do is power this pump and we would be pulling good water to base. So again, water's great. Water's fine. I'm ready to start sending water up to my electrolyzers. I just need to get that system sort of finished up. Where do I want to send the water though? Do I want to go up the wall? If I do that, then it's going to be kind of hard to hide my plumbing that I do later, but that would work. Because I could hide it on the ladder. So like what I would do is I would make these out of abyssalite, but I need to go mine that, as you can clearly see. Send it straight up the ladder, straight into the electrolyzers. Then all the water they need's here. What are they doing here? What's going on? You guys were doing so well with the building earlier. Now you're just delivering dirt? What are you delivering dirt to? The farms? Hey, did I say you could do that? Did I say you could do that? Get to work. Come do these things. People in there are memeing out. Yeah, fucked up kids, chicken soup. Kids joke about that stuff. I don't want to talk about it. I did enough talking about that today. There's some things you don't joke about. Did they ever sweep this up? They did. They swept up the ones that I told them to. There's quite a few items down here. I don't really know why there was quite a few items down here, but must have been in the initial building of the base, all the stuff fell down. Where are we going here? Abyssalite? Man, you guys are going far to get abyssalite. Like, so far that you're running out of air. That's not good. That's causing, like, super ridiculous time losses to build the things that I want you to build because you need abyssalite. I should queue up some abyssalite dig jobs. Okay. There's only one guy who can do this. Maybe a few guys who can do the initial dig job. There's only one, maybe two miners who can tackle abyssalite in this colony. And I'm pretty much just gonna dedicate that man or girl, I don't really know. I forget who's assigned to being the miner. Just to hit up some abyssalites closer to base, and that'll be oxygenated. just bring some of that back for build jobs. I'm gonna need to build a ridiculous supply of abyssalite up. Build minions! Build! Okay, there's only one guy who can do this, right? Who's the miner? Who's the one gonna come running down here? Is it Tyrannical? I think it's Tyrannical. I think Tyrannical's the only one who can mine that. Here he is. Yep, there he is. Go mine for me, buddy boy. You're the only one capable of such great feats. I need you to dig up that abyssalite. Thank you, dude. Now there's way easier to access abyssalite chilling in the base. We should see some dupes running down here to pick the stuff up. And I am perfectly fine with just leaving him on this job. I realize priority 9s are ridiculously high, but he is the only one who can do this, and I kind of only want him doing this right now. So have fun, man. You're the only one fit for the job. You're the only one. Actually, hold on. Wasn't there one other miner, or did they not level up? Yeah, the apprentice miners. I never did level them. Maybe we should probably scooch them. They've been sitting. I forgot I gave them the roles, but I never updated them. Let's let them do this. let's upgrade them. Nah, Rocker, not yet. You never took a new duplicate? Not yet. The world was kind of in chaos, and there was things going on, and I didn't want to take a new dupe quite yet. Why don't I prioritize the upper tiles first, just so there doesn't come an instance where you can't reach the thing. There you go. Just that way you don't miss a tile. And now Cool Kid and the other guy will actually be able to do all the mining now. So they're all going to be able to help each other. It's going to go faster. Talonist! Tal, you let your sub rip, bro! Tal, how the hell you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for the sub, Tal. Welcome back to the Not Dead Anymore. Welcome back, bro. Some love and hype up in chat for Tal. Thank you, man. How have you been, dude? How's it going? Invalid build location. Well, if they would hurry up and deliver the abyssalite, it'd be all hunky-dory. Can you deliver some wart seeds here? That'd be cool. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Let's make this a 9, too. Because I'll lower it back down to a 1 when it's done. Yeah, look at you guys. Look at you guys just plowing through some abyssalite like professionals. Illumination, that means power ran out. Hopefully, our electrical engineers, Daddy Fry, over here starts running on the hamster wheels in the morning. It's because I have some. It's because I have some higher priority jobs going on. Finish the Thanksgiving to Super Bowl rush. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Daddy Fries, you can't be falling asleep on the ladder. You're actually somebody who's really important to the survival of the colony, my dude. Like, if you could hit the... Okay, somebody's hitting up the hamster wheel for you. This goes back down to a 1. I don't want any randomly absurd high priorities. That is strictly unnecessary. And once these guys are done, they'll go do some regular jobs. I just needed to hit up a little bit of abyssalite to be able to do some things. Who's suffocating? Oh, Tyrannical. You may be able to, like, do these jobs, but you kind of just killed yourself, dude. If you can't make it out of here, you dug your own grave. Literally. Run, Tyrannical, run! Damn, dude. Nice order. Nice order of digging. Like, you almost killed yourself. Rip. Good job, dude. You're just that dedicated to the job. You took a risk that you didn't need to take. Can you sweep that up now so it stops creating chlorine, please? That'd be swell. Let's cancel all those unnecessary jobs up there. Or not unnecessary, but let's cancel them just so I can reassign a higher priority to get it all out of there. And I never did put a bottle emptier in here for the poo water. I think it's time. I think it's high time we do that, because I have nowhere to put all the poo water other than letting it turn into poo air for my base. You do my job how I want. You almost killed yourself, bro. There's a right way and a wrong way. I think you're doing it wrong. You might be doing it wrong. Make the emptier. Let's put poo water over here. Auto bottle that. Don't disable it. Auto whatever. Just get it all out of there. Anytime you see some poo water, Just send it away. Just get it on out of here. There's a poo water container here. Would you pick it up? Thank you. If death is required for my job, so be it. Oh, God. He's a madman. He's a madman. Who's idle? Nerd, you're a farmer. You're never idle. There's always stuff to do. Get to work. You gotta keep that food supply going. When the poo water is so sticky it sticks to the ceiling for a second. Hey, to be fair, at least it makes sense with poo water sticking to the ceiling. It's just the normal water sticking to the ceiling you gotta worry about. It's just that water. Sleet wheat grain. I guess I have not given storage for sleet wheat grain, and it would kind of overfill this container pretty quickly, but there's only a little bit of sleet wheat grain I need to store, so I'm okay with this. Is this polluted ice? That is polluted ice. So there's no storage for polluted ice. I've got to make another storage compactor then. I've got to let them put polluted ice over there. That makes sense. Just like we have normal ice in my water storage, because we use that for free. We need the polluted ice to have a spot. I don't like to put it in the base, for obvious reasons, but we do got to get it out of here, because it'll clutter the system. Tal, thank you for the boof coins, man. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate it. Natural gas guys are ready to get to you soon. I need to hit up those gas gens. That's gonna be great for power. Wonder how I'm gonna do power this time, because this geyser room's sort of in my way. Kind of interferes my OCD of doing every lane or every layer of the base gets one. These still priority 8? Yeah, they'll fix the bathrooms. Some of them were out of order. Okay, they should have built the compactor. Excellent. Liquefiable. Polluted ice. Get that out of there. That should be the last of the sweep jobs in here, right? There are some other materials up here I would like gone, so I'll sign that. I wouldn't mind that being gone. So this is good. This is connected to the grid. All the gas is set up. The only thing we need to do now is deliver. We need to deliver the oxygen into the room with a high pressure vent, and I actually don't have plastic production. So I need to do that. Greejaroo with the 2 months. Greejaroo, thank you for the 2-month resub, man. Well, welcome back to the herd, my dude. Get some love and hype up in chat for him. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping the sub alive, man. I very much appreciate the subs, dude. Oh god, I pressed like 4 buttons at once. Don't do that. I want to cancel that. I guess we have enough abyssalite for now. Algae's actually low again. If I don't find a big algae deposit, that's not very good. It's actually a big fat issue. We gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. Priority 7. Let's lower that. Do the higher priority first, would you? There's a big old algae deposit over there. I don't want to dig the ones with slime lung in them, though they will eventually be fine. Like, the slime lung dies. I thought you were stuck for a second. Yeah, you're stuck. You have to get out of there. Cool kid, save yourself. Save yourself, little buddy. I think that's the next algae deposit I go for, unless there's a big one up in this biome, which I haven't hit. Oh, apparently I never dug up this algae. Well, that's easy. I'll take that. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, there's just not enough algae. This is why I've been working on the algae, or the deoxidizers. Hey, Monai. I don't know, man. They usually do on Thursdays. I wasn't watching. Let's keep our miners busy. And actually, we're gonna breach biomes, which I don't like to do. But I want that algae. I want that algae. Hey, Dank Bacon. What's up, man? I saw you sub offline a couple days ago. You're supposed to wait till stream starts, man. That's not right. That's not right. Okay, well, I think at this point, we've got water. We need to send said water. Well, not send said water, but get said water from base. Looks like I have enough abyssalite for this. I'm just like watching my count here go down. I've got enough abyssalite for this to work. This is okay. I realize those all just assign themselves as priority 9, and I know that's not acceptable. I'll go through and I'll lower them down, don't you worry. That delivers it to where I want it to be. Let's set that to, oh, for now, a 6. Let's go 6. Oop, 6 should be good. So what this will do is this will get the water to the electrolyzers. Then once I power them, I create the air, I create the hydrogen. I gotta send it over here, which I also really then need to just bite the bullet and make some temporary plastic. It's going to get hot, but I only need enough to make the vent. Roger, thank you for the 100 move coins, man. Here, take this money to bribe Klei to make Oni less freaking buggy for your sanity. Sincerely, Roger. I don't think that's gonna work, man, but thank you for the booth coins nonetheless, dude. Thank you for the support. It's gonna make an extreme amount of hate, but this is the part of the map that I don't really care about too much. So, like, I'm just gonna put some stupid stuff over here. This I will make a priority 9. I need that little bit of plastic, otherwise I can't finish my design. So what did you miss, Javier? Bugs, bugs, more bugs, and a lot of infuriating bugs. My world, I think, is bugged, like, big time. There's some really weird things happening that I've not been able to explain. A lot of weird things. A lot of weird things today. What'd you put in the water? It's so sticky. The water's so viscous. I don't know. I've said that since like day 1 of Oni. Why is water so viscous in this game? Well, it's like Jello and it moves by it's alive. It's Slime Monster. It's Muck from Pokemon. Like Muck. It's like comes alive and starts moving. Did you already say bugs? No, not enough. Not enough. Not enough times anyway. Okie doke. Again, this is stupid, I know, but this is a quick temporary fix. I need to get oil. Because I need petroleum. Yeah, this is not fun. I need to then dig down to the center of the world, which I have not yet done, which this actually might be a problem. Here's what I'm going to do. Mechanized airlock. Let's put a tile here. We need to dig down. As far as we can. We can't do this without plastic, or at least it's not going to be efficient. Study plastic in your neural vacillator rooms. Maybe it'll steal enough for the room. Neural vacillator rooms. Where was the one? I only had one. Drondy with the tier 3 big boy sub for 14 months. Drondy, thank you for the tier 3 big boy sub. Welcome back to the herd, D-Ron. Some love and hype up in chat for Drondia. Thank you, Drondia. I appreciate it. I don't know if I found one, actually. Booth corgis, whatever we consider, I'll still be here. Thank you, Drondia. I appreciate it. Why do you seem sad? It seems like you seem sad. Where the flying taco? The flying taco. Where, I don't think I actually found one yet in this world. I don't think I found a vacillator. I'll level with you. I don't think I did. Did I? I don't remember. One undiscovered left the base. I mean, there's this one. There's the bedroom here, and if you go in the bedroom, then you can get the plastic from that. But, like, I was looking for one that I already found. I might have deleted one, but I never went into debug mode, so actually I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I can just break into this and run up there and go get that door, or go get that plastic bed, right? Tell you what, let's do some high priority here. That'll get me over. Let's dig up into, and let's go break that bed. Gonna go break that bed. Gotta break that bed. Gotta break that bed. Ace with 2 years. Ace with a 2-year resub, 2 flipping years. Volx 2 has been a great 2 years, showing some love and support for a great guy and awesome individual. I got to know. Here's the 2 years of awesome boofness. Ace, thank you, buddy, for the 2-month resub, man. Welcome back to the herd, dude. Get some love and hype up in chat for Ace. Thank you, man. Funny how Rondia, Ace, and Maxi Bird all come to the stream at once. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate it. Do you notice your green crown? Your green gem crown? PogChamp. By the way, I guess, chat, those of you who didn't see it earlier, we're thinking of introducing some corgi emotes because I happen to have 3 doggos. And this is like a very big version of what LOL would look like. Nothing is set in stone yet, but this is like what a big version of LOL would look like. Might I bribe you to put 2 paintings in each space in the dining hall? I didn't do it on purpose, Bob. I didn't do it on purpose. Hold on. I know I can, but I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't want to like painting spam. I don't know. It's got plenty of decor. It's got plenty of decor. Looks good to you? It's P cute. It's P cute. It's P cute. See, Catstar's learned a lot since she started making emotes. You can see some of the old ones she's made for me, and you can look at some of the new ones she's made me. she has been, like, she's been getting better and better and better at making emotes tiny. That's the problem with emotes, to make them tiny, to make them look good. And again, she's just been getting better and better and better at it. And I'm trying to, like, make them simple in a way, like, in like a specific sense. They have to be simple so they look good when they're small. And a lot of the emotes that we have now are really good, but there's a lot that are, like, overly detailed, so when you compress them, it's really hard to see. I mean, objectively, if you did not know what Don't Starve was, and you looked at the Beefalo, if you looked at the LOL emote, you'd have a hard time knowing what that is. You would. But if you looked at the one right here, if you looked at this, then obviously if I shrunk it down to 28 by 28, you can tell it's a laughing dog or like a happy dog. Like, you know, it's recognizable. That's why I was looking into it. Alright, we should be able to come up here and just destroy this bed. Kill. Claim plastic. See? Chicken soup. People have said that before. People thought that the Beefalo looked like a monkey. Because it's small, and if you don't know what Don't Starve is, you don't recognize it. It's like it's just true. Think about it. Rocker, thank you, dude, for the multiple bits, man. I appreciate it, buddy. How much plastic did I get? Is plastic? I was gonna say, wait, did they not give me plastic? Obsidian? Hold on, was the bed not made out of plastic? I wonder. Was that bed not made out of plastic? Oh. Hold on. Do those not give you plastic? Because I don't see plastic on the tab. Question. Do they maybe think about you doing that? Look, no plastic here. Do they maybe think about you doing that so you have to go get your own? It was not made out of plastic? That's what I'm thinking. It was a plastic bed, but it wasn't plastic. Hey, there you go. They're shoehorning you into getting your own oil. Makes sense. Algae, we're still doing really good on algae. I got a bunch last time. You chopped a bisla? Yep, it's a different material. Hey, the more you know, I never knew. I've never gone for plastic that way, like early. That's cool. That's different. That's different. All right, good to know. Food for thought, etc., etc. So on and so forth. You can also just claim this material too. That'd be kind of nice. I can just do it all. They can reach it from below. Well, that kind of sucks. It also makes sense because that prevents you from like skipping content, so to speak. I understand the thought behind that. Hey, there's a vacillator right there. Oh no, we found one of these things. When you discover these things, they will forever say damage over... Klei, please, Klei, if you ever watch this, please, fix this. It is so dumb that this set piece exists in the world, and when you find it, it puts messages up here saying damage overheated, and it'll forever say that. No matter where I go, it'll always give me a warning, damage overheated. I know it's broken. You're the ones who put the battery down here. Get rid of it. And it's like, it's not a building that I've created. And they also they set it to like a repair job. I'm gonna make an executive decision, chat. Destroy. Goodbye, battery. Okay. The warning's gone. We can clap the evil warning away. That's an annoying one. I don't like that. You probably need that battery to get in there with this power system, unless the switch is derp or something, but they all look good. Yeah, I don't know. I've never liked that thing. There's enough oil right here in this pocket that I don't even need to break into this biome. That oil right there gets me the oil that I need to make petroleum. So what we then have to do is, through refinement, we need to make an oil refinery. I'm going to put you here. Obviously, I'm going to need some tiles, so why don't we do... I'm going to do airflow tiles, actually. And we'll do the pumping and the plumbing and things that we need over here in a little bit. The power of debug compels you. Everybody, thank you, base debug. I love you. Yeah, that's a really annoying little bug. Or maybe not really a bug so much as it is just like a false alert that you have to deal with. Probably going to delete these tiles in here, too. I don't like being restricted like that. We'll see. We shall see. Guys, the tar monster is alive. Do we have protective suits? Do you mean Atmos suits? I don't have any Atmos suits right now. The tar monster is alive. You see him? That is a tar monster. This is Jello. I present to you Jello. That water's just like standing upright, you know, because why not? Make sure this is like just stupid hyper. Water has a boner. It's got an erection. It's happy to see me, chat. That's so weird. That's so weird. Water has always been absurdly viscous in this game. It never gets old. It's a baby Slickster. It's a yellow Slickster instead of like the purple ones. See? It's the Slickster's long-lost cousin. Long-lost cousin. Wow. They have dropped a lot of items. I can't even see the list of items. Look, there's so much stuff there. I can't even scroll down to see it all. Go, my miners, go! Please turn the electrolyzers on. That'd be a really stupid idea. Those electrolyzers aren't ready yet. It's gonna pump hydrogen and oxygen just up in the air. It's not gonna go anywhere. Not until I have this set up. What you don't understand is electrolyzers make hot air. Very hot air. What I'm doing is I'm taking that hot air and I'm cooling it off to a very precise temperature with this machine and sending it to my base. I will have O2 delivery here shortly, and it'll be perfect temperature air everywhere. Trust me, it's worth the wait. I've done it like every time and I love it. It works so well. I got a lot of mopping here. Maybe I can mop cheese this with any luck. It's gonna have to be quick though. Unfortunately, only like 2 people can do these dig jobs. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I realize it's scalding hot here, you guys. Just work on through it. Fight through the pain. I believe in you, dupes. Yeah, there's some pretty easy diamond there as well. Come on, duplicates, fight through the pain. Get the mop jobs. Get the mop cheese. Come on. Come on. Oh, get it. No. You had it. There's 800. There's gonna be like 16. Like 1,600 there. I don't know if I'll be able to mop it. Diamond is super thermally conductive. It makes really good temp shift plates. There's a very high thermal conductivity. That's what I like using diamond for. Currently, there's like really not much else you can do with it, unless perhaps conveyor belts use diamond, which nope. That answers that question. Yeah, it's just really good for conducting temperatures. Okie doke. We now have oil. Boop. They're scalding. Oh no, their faces are melting. What a world. Let's get that hooked up. Is that iron? That's iron. Fantastic. We need to then, unfortunately, you have to use a pump for this. I need to plumb oil into the refinery. I can't just deliver it by hand. So what's going to happen is the output is going to always be petroleum. It's never going to be anything but petroleum. I'm going to send it directly in here. This is a very makeshift, quick little, just get it done kind of thing. And then I'm going to have like a tiny holding tank. Very tiny. Teeny weeny. Hopefully I don't actually have to deal with any of this polluted water. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. Teeny weeny. I guess it wouldn't be impossible to... oh, it would be because of the wire. Darn. Maybe I just move it up. Maybe I just move it up. Game, will you cancel things, please? That'd be great. Thank you. Sincerely, management. Okay. Some ladders there. Yeah, I'll put oil up in here. We'll put a pump. This is just a tiny little thing to get us started. Teeny weeny. Teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. That shoot water. Oh god. Why do I know that? Why do I know that thing? Oxygen. What's the dealio with air? Why? We have algae. Yes, we have power. You are awaiting material delivery. Why are one of my gophers not delivering the material necessary? Is it because the game defaulted to a high priority here? Likely. Let me lower that. Will we now deliver the algae like we should? Algae, please? Algae, please? Silvano with 6 months. Silvano, thank you, man, for the 6-month resub, buddy. Welcome back to the herd, my dude. Get some love and hype up in chat for Silvano. Thank you, bud. Okay, time to shut this door. Thank you, Silvano. I appreciate it, dude. Boop, boop. Food shortage, my foot. My foot. There's tons of food about to grow here. You're fine. Relax. Growth halted. It was probably water. Yeah, they needed to deliver water. Yeah, okay, well, we got the oil. We just need to get the oil up here. We'll be using a bottle emptier. It's a super cheesy, but hey, it works. Here's a teensy little baby pump. Might as well make it out of gold. And let's just send all of this crap directly over there. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do. How's your food system work? My farmers and my gophers go in here, and then they deliver the things, they harvest the things, and they deliver it to the storage container for the other dupes to eat. That's pretty much it. Nothing overly fancy. Let's hear that sweet sleet wheat grain to free up some more room. Very basic. It's nothing substantial at this point. I was more concerned about air and other things for obvious reasons. Let's deliver crude oil and auto bottling. And I'll power this thing up using this MAME thick with 2 C's, chat. This thick grid. Let's put it right there. Put it right there. It's a middle thing from the farms then. Those are farm stations. Those are related to the jobs. They can create fertilizer, which unfortunately you cannot store in a compactor. I really wish you could. But the fertilizer they create is then used to speed up the rate crops grow. That is what that thing does. Well, I'm going to cancel that because no one's going down there, and I don't really need any more than that. Wow, you already got plumbed up. Man, they were quick. Okay. I'm not going to increase the priority of that. All I'm going to do is tell them to really just pick this up now. Oh, shoot. Not all that. Just take the crude oil. Only the crude oil. Just deliver the crude oil up there, then I immediately will start creating petroleum. And it's just gonna be enough plastic to create the high pressure vents that I want. Does that door trick into heavy wet wire thing still work? You mean where you put like the wires down first and then the door? I think so. Do you think the new update is better for the game or no? I think the idea with the jobs is cool, but the amount of bugs I've experienced in this world is not. And it actually made me so mad that as much as I've played Oni, and as many bugs as I have dealt with, it discouraged me from playing last time. I actually quit to go play a different game for a little bit, which we're actually going to go play here soon again. I've been playing Slay the Spire, and I've been really enjoying that game. And I highly recommend you guys just sit back, watch it a little bit. It's a lot of fun. A lot of, like, DD vibes. A lot of, like, Darkest Dungeon, Risk of Rain. Kind of, sort of Isaac and the roguelikeness and the randomness of it. But, yeah. Slay the Spire is amazing. Yeah, it's pretty damn fun. I've loved what I've put in that game at the time. Sadly, this thing needs a gas output because it needs to expel the whatchamacallit. The pressure's probably too. Oh my god! I was gonna say, how do we get oxygen in here? But it's the deodorizer. This thing creates CO2, or we don't have the proper output. This is gonna be borrowed time. I'm quite literally going to be using this grid to hold the CO2 it's about to make. This is about to be stupid as shit, but it'll work. It'll work. Nah, I don't think Slay the Spire runs out of content too fast. Not with Ascension, especially if they start adding more. There's too much randomness and too much possibility in that game. Yeah, one day, eventually, you could theoretically have explored it all, but there's so many different combinations of things that I think make that game fun. What's next to the coal gen? Metal refinery. Let's see, make your refined metals that you need for like your better wires and your buildings and things. Okay, all I gotta do is give these things a proper priority and they should start delivering the coal. Just make it a stupid high 7 right now. Let's just do both of them. Okay, so that'll power them. There is a battery. Probably not like a great battery, but there is a battery. They should deliver the coal. Looks like that's what they're doing. Why did they ran through the water? I guess it makes sense. So now we're sending oil here, a dupe will operate the machine, we'll send petroleum, and we will create a little bit. I might cut the wire off, though. I don't want this to go forever, or I'll just disable the machine. So we've used up all the oil we've received. I hope we have enough petroleum here to make at least one thing of plastic. It is going to get absurdly hot in here. Like, stupid hot. So much so that I think that plastic is probably going to come out naphtha. Please don't come out naphtha. Please don't come out naphtha. Please don't come out naphtha. Please stay plastic. Little turdlet. Little turdlet. Look, it's a little white turdlet. It's guano poo. Somebody disable the machine. Disable it now. It's too hot. It's hotter than the freaking face of the sun. Whew. Is that enough, or do we need 50? We need 50 to make the vent that I need to make. So I'm gonna let the temperature in the room come down a smidge before I turn that on. There is not enough petroleum. Not enough. There is a little more crude oil there, but that is also not enough crude oil. I could hit up that crude supply. There's really not enough air in here to keep a dupe going, but there is another teensy little baby pocket of crude oil. I think we might have enough here. Must have at least one plastic poop, one little plastic turd to rule them all. So I will select plastic as a viable storage thing, and we'll introduce plastic into the main storage system. Nice. Nice. Algae, where are you at? Only the seeds selected. We're dangerously low on algae again. Good thing we've kind of got this started. Not kinda, we do. It was very specifically, I very specifically had that set up. I can come through here and dip into that algae. Well, I've got to be careful with how I take this algae. There's not a lot of room to work with here. I'll let them dig it up, though. How are germs not destroying your dupes right now? What germs? What germs? What germs? I actually don't know where all this poo air came from, but I'm going to kill it. The germs are fought back with oxygen. I know that might seem silly, but slime lung, it dies when in O2. So, I mean, this is normal oxygen, therefore, all of that slime lung that's here dies. Need to install that plastic bit in the ice biome. Yeah, I mean, this is just to get me the plastic that I need to make my high pressure vent. That's it. Cloud, thank you for the booth coins, dude. Dreamer, thank you for the booth coins. I appreciate it again, guys. What's going on down here? Cannot mop that. Well, I can mop that much, though. I really don't want to have to do this, but let's spread the oil around. That's a good thing, Bonita. They've been adding new content. They have like a weekly update system to Slay the Spire. They hit that game pretty frequently with updates, which is cool. That's absolutely cool. Everybody, say hello to my my little Slickster here, my Slickster cousin. He's yellow Slickster. He's different than your average purple Slickster. Yeah, he just had to be fancy. There you go. We should be delivering that oil. I guess I need to tell them to sweep it up at a 9. Or no, I lied. I can't do a generic sweep. I gotta be careful. There's too much rando stuff here. I only want the crude. Only want the crude oil. Bring that all home, would ya? Would ya? Run the plastic maker in the same room as a slushy machine. Well, you get multiple slushy machines in your world, and there's always one that I dedicate to O2. I don't want to clutter the one that's always dedicated to oxygen. You'll probably never see sunlight. Sunlight's overrated. Stay inside. Alright, let's enable this building again. Come on, another plastic turd. Let's go. Little guano poopy. You can do it. I believe in you. We officially have enough plastic to make the high pressure vent, which is what the entire design hinges on. Because this room will get up easily over 20 kilograms of pressure. Easy. Not even a question. And that is, of course, again, by design. That's intentional. Now, what I gotta think about is, oxygen comes through these 2 lines. I can only afford 1. That's okay. It's time to go through here and do some debug mode. I know. Terrible. Streamer's cheating. One of my biggest complaints is the fact that you just can't delete these tiles. Like, why? you can't delete any of this stuff. So, that's good enough for me. That is enough room to put all the pumps in, I think, that I'm going to want in there. So let's play it. But you can't delete... What's weirder is, these are made out of obsidian. These are made out of obsidian. They're not made out of neutronium. I don't like how you can't get rid of them. Like, that's just dumb, but it's what it is. It is what it is. I think to start this design, I know 2 pumps is not enough. I think to start this design, I'm actually going to put 2 pumps. Let's see here. Air is going to come down at the bottom, I think. Or maybe the top. I'll put a pump put like a space between them. I'm actually gonna send the air at the top. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I might just send the air directly next to the slushy machine itself. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Automation, we definitely need an Atmos switch. I'm gonna put the Atmos switch in between these two things, so it should get like a good reading on them because they're super close. There you go. That'll be only 1,000 grams or more. We'll send that to base. We'll have to put these on the power grid. That's okay. That was accounted for. So those are going to get hooked up. We're going to need ladders throughout here. Absolutely. There you go. There you go. Might as well give them some ladders here to walk on. Sure. And, most importantly, I need to pull this oxygen into this room. Otherwise, it does me no good. If I jump over this, I run into that machine, so that's not going to work. It looks like I'm going to have to go up and over. I don't want to combine these. These are ideally both going to be 1,000-gram packets. I'll have to fix that abyssalite. Shoot, this is kind of not ideal. And the routing? Germ sensor. Isn't there one? There is one, isn't there? I never really bothered to use it. Yeah, there's a germ sensor. It's kind of cool. I mean, theoretically, you could have a germ sensor on like a door to let duplicants go through whenever a certain task is needed or something. The more, I'd say the more sensors, the merrier. I think that's just cool. More potential for automation, you know? Alright, I know for a fact we have the abyssalite. So here's what we're going to do. Build this up. Give me some extra room to work with. I'm going to need to dig all this stuff out. I'm going to route ladders up the side. Our dupes are about to be pretty busy. To be pretty busy. They should be able to reach everything at this point. I might let them go up the side. We'll see. These are priority, like, super high. That's not what I want, so I'm going to lower that down. Yeah. Shouldn't outbound pumps be on a thermo switch? Nope. You crazy. They will be. I need to also, well, actually, here's the thing. What's going to end up happening is the entire system will be so freaking controlled by the thermonullifier that I never really need to worry about the temperature in here because it'll always be perfect. This thing is so strong, unless they've nerfed it. It's so strong that I only ever need to worry about the amount, the packet size being sent to base. So I'm actually okay without doing the whole thermo sensor on the pump thing. It's alright. I need to go get more abyssalite. That's true. Cool Kid Tyrannical coming in here big, my new miners. Looks like we're hitting pockets of poo water. That's lovely. Who doesn't enjoy poopski water? Alright, chat. We've been streaming only for 3 hours. I kind of want to switch it up. I think I want to go play a little bit of Slay the Spire to wrap up tonight's stream. We're still going to be streaming for like at least 2 hours, probably more, of how fun Slay the Spire is. Hopefully you guys stick around. I'm going to switch games, but yep, that's it for Oni, I think, for now. Slay the Spire is too much fun. Oni is too buggy, and I want to just have some fun playing some Slay the Spire. Do it? Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, I'm doing it. So let me switch my game titles over real fast. Guys should stick around. Slay the Spire is a hell of a lot of fun. We're going to do some Ascension runs. I might play Silent, actually. Let me put my, like, Ascension in the title.